returns to the high banks of Dover International Speedway for race number 2 in the Sprint Cup Championship. Carl Edwards took the checkered flag last year and sits on top of the standings with the championship in his sights. But Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Jeff Burton all got off to good starts last week. And the competition to run well and earn points in the chase will be fierce. The pressure is starting to build, and talk is cheap. Which driver will pass the test on the concrete at the Monster Mile? Find out right now on NASCAR Hotpass.
What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster?
Welcome to Dover, the Monster Mile.
Welcome to the historic first state of Delaware. Second race of the chase for the Sprint Cup. While 12 drivers have their eyes focused on the final prize, all 43 are trying to tame the Monster Mile today. A gorgeous day in Dover, Delaware for race number 28 of the 36th race season. You've tuned in to Channel 796. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the superstar of the channel, will ride shotgun with the 33-year-old out of Kannapolis, North Carolina. And we are looking for great things once again out of Dale Jr. They've qualified 10th for today's race. We're looking forward to another move to the front. They've talked about things going well in practice already this weekend, trying to take on the concrete Monster Mile. Prior to the introductions today, our own Phil Parsons was able to catch up with Dale Jr. and talk a little bit about strategy today.
Dale Jr., 1 down, 9 to go. Got a good, strong top 5 last week at Loudon. What are we looking for today?
Well, we just want to keep running well and making the most of the day, you know, making the most of our opportunities throughout the day and finishing in the top 5, trying to get wins. You just got to finish well every week. You can't have a bad weekend.
This is a 400 lap here. The racetrack's banked all the way around. How physically demanding is this place on you?
Well, it can get pretty tough in the middle of the race. The cars change so much from the first part of the race to the middle half, and then they sort of come back to good near the end. But that middle part of the race, you have long green flag runs typically, and the car's really on top of the racetrack. That's when it really separates the guys who are going to win this race and the guys who are going to battle it out from third on back.
Typically, this racetrack's groove will widen out. We saw Brad make some nice moves on the outside in the Navy car yesterday. You looking for more of the same today?
Yeah, I think we'll have that opportunity. I'm going to take it easy, though, the first 100 laps before I move up there, because last time we were here, we went to the cords on the right rear tire and blew out 2 right rear tires early in the race. So we'll try to stay on the bottom as much as we can if it's working.
Tell us about that huge win in 2001. That was the first race after a 9/11, and I remember being here and how great the crowd was when you won that race.
Yeah, it was an emotional win for us, an emotional time for the country, and all the fans here were really enjoyed the race. It meant a lot to me, but we'd like to put a second win in the column today, so that's what we're going to work on.
You know, you said you wanted to lay back or take it easy for the first 100 laps. Mark Martin said earlier today that how you win this race is what you do between lap 200 and lap 400.
Yeah, the middle part of the race is really important, that you're good there, because you tend to get long green flag runs. You can get yourself a lap down real easy if you ain't careful, but try to focus on trying to adjust the car to be good at that point of the race, and hopefully we've put a lot of guys a lap down by that point, and it's just a 10-12 car race at the end, and we'll be up there.
Let's keep it going.
All right, thanks. See you.
So again, that's Dale Jr. Prior to being introduced to the crowd, he has climbed into his race car now as they will get strapped in and get ready for the command to fire the engines. We look at our point standings. 4th in the point standings still. It was a big day for Greg Biffle 1 week ago. So he was able to get the win and move up into the 3rd spot. Take a look at how the changes took place. Edwards moved up the 1 spot. Jimmy Johnson also bumped up 1. Biffle moved 6 spots up, and 7 spots down was the 18 of Kyle Busch. Now, he has gotten better, obviously, since that last race a week ago. He won the nationwide race yesterday at this very racetrack. We look back to a week ago. Dale Earnhardt Jr. taking the move to the inside of his teammate for the lead, get those 5 bonus points. But then that bad set of tires sent him back through the field as he was trying to hang on until the next time they could make it onto pit road. The pit crew did a spectacular job as he came onto pit road, getting the fresh Goodyear Eagles, filling that car full of fuel and getting him back out there in contention. Time and time again, on and off pit road. It's one of the quickest race cars. A little bumping, a little banging, Rubbin's Racing. It's what it was on the flat racetrack from a week ago, and then we transfer over to Friday, qualifying, practice. Qualifying, Dale Earnhardt Jr. put the car in the 10th starting position. So we're expecting great things starting in the top 10 once again at Dover. Today's Hotpass lineup features Jeff Burton on channel 795. We're over here on 796. Carl Edwards on 797, your current point leader, tied with Jimmy Johnson, and Tony Stewart on 798. Let's go trackside and hear that command.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for those most famous words in motorsports, I present to you the chairman and CEO of Camping World, Mr. Marcus Lemonis.
If you're proud to be an American, get on your feet and make some noise. Gentlemen, start your engines!
Command to start engines delivered by.
Engines are fired. 2001, back in September of 2001, after the tragic events that took place on September 11th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. found victory lane on the Monster Mile. Wilson was right there with him. The volleyball, then the troubles in 2003. A very hard hit for Dale Jr. 2007, last fall, Dale Jr. working his way around the Monster Mile with a 3rd place finish earlier this year, avoiding the incident early on. He looked to be unscathed. Bobby Labonte gets into the back of him and he wedges the car under the wall, and he would have to sit there while they continue to get all of the other cars straightened out. And so he went back a few laps and had to battle back. How has he done at this racetrack in the 17 starts? He had that 1 win in 2001, 4 top 5, 7 top 10s. He's led 366 laps around this racetrack. Again, as we heard from Dale Earnhardt Jr., he's looking for that top 5 finish. And if you put yourself in that position, you've definitely got a chance for the win. The engines are fired. They're about to roll out onto the racetrack. When we come back, we'll give you the lineup and you'll see the green flag.
Moving day is here, the most dreaded of days. Packing, unpacking, your mind in a haze. DirecTV knows how stressful moving can be, so we make keeping your entertainment both easy and free. For uninterrupted service of the shows you like best, just leave the dish behind and we'll handle the rest. Simply dial 877-616-MOVE and we'll throw in 3 months of Stars and Showtime for free.
I was living in a devil town. I didn't know it was a devil town. Oh Lord, it really brings me down about the devil town.
I was living in a devil town. Oh Lord, it really brings me down about the devil town.
Did you know every Sunday a football fan goes without watching their favorite player?
According to a recent study by DirecTV, over 50 million fans live away from their team.
It's a condition known as displaced fan syndrome, or DFS.
I first contracted DFS when Peyton moved to Indianapolis, then again when Eli went to New York.
Thankfully, DirecTV has a cure.
Never miss a moment of your favorite team. NFL Sunday Ticket only from DirecTV. Every game, every Sunday.
Help fight DFS.
Make the call.
Welcome back to Dover, Delaware. We're getting ready for the Camping World RV 400. Remember back 7 years, the world had stopped. It was put on its ear when the events of September 11th rocked the United States. The country was at a virtual standstill. There were no sporting events taking place. Everything had stopped. We had all took a collective breath and were worrying what was going to happen. At that time, the country needed something to cheer about, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. gave them just that.
The Winston Cup Series is back, and so are the fans, a patriotic group that has gathered for the enthusiasm and excitement of racing, and for the opportunity to show their support for this nation, our leaders, and thank the heroes that have brought forth the light of hope from America's darkest day.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., new leader.
Final lap.
It's the American and checkered flags out at Dover. Earnhardt Jr. wins.
Hey, where's that big American flag at?
Let's talk to the car chief from that big win back in 2001. We just saw some video of you guys with that big win back in 2001, the first race after 9/11. How huge was that, Tony Jr.?
Oh, it was a good time. I mean, we had run really well here the last couple of times before that, and be able to go ahead and get a win here was pretty cool. We always run real well in the Busch car here, but we hadn't had that much success here in the Cup car, so we'll see if we can't turn that around.
Had a good third place run here in this race last year. Had a good car in the spring race, got wrecked out in a wreck not of your making, but you told me this morning this race car is a little bit better than it was in June.
Yeah, I mean, I feel better. I mean, last time we didn't get but 15 laps on our belt to show what our car was, but we qualified a lot better this time, and hopefully the race will go a lot better. But I do think the car was a little bit better in practice in it than we were here in the spring, so looking forward to it.
Dale Jr. talked about this racetrack going through the transition from the beginning and the end, and how important it is to be good in the middle of this race in order to be prepared for the end of the race. You feel the same way?
The biggest thing is you gotta last. You gotta keep yourself in contention. You run top 5 all day, so you don't go a lap down, because this is a place where you can only have like 5 or 6 cars on the lead lap at the end of the race. So you gotta really play your cards right, keep your track position, and be setting really well with 150 to go.
It seems like inevitably we always get a green flag pit stop here. As much attrition as we usually have, we always get a green flag pit stop or two, and I know the National Guard guys have been on the money this year.
Yeah, I mean, these guys done a great job in the pits. We had a couple stumbles, but other than that, they step right back up. That shows a really good quality of the race team. Anytime they have a problem, they step back up, the next stop, come right back. That shows a lot of class in them, and hopefully we won't even have that today, and let's see what happens.
Got that first top 5 out of the belt in the chase, need another one.
Yeah, that's what our goal is, to get another top 5 here, and just keep it rolling. I mean, these races mean everything here to start.
All right, buddy. Thanks, man.
All right, man.
Tony Eury Jr. will put the headset on as we're getting ready for the green flag. The Camping World RV 400, a mile racetrack, 24 degrees in the turns. It is definitely an oval. It's been told. It's been said it's.
You have to stay here and keep tuning on her all day. Track changes and gets rough and stuff. Just Keep talking to us. We'll keep working with you. Move forward. Just stay on pit road. Real tight.
A very big Bristol.
Stand by. Look at everybody out pit road. Look out there. Do the best we can.
The voices you're hearing, Tony Eury Jr., obviously. Our crew chief, TJ Major, spotting and bringing us to the green.
You ready? Green, green, green. All clear front of there. Still lined up inside. Still lined up inside there. Inside the 18 at your door there. He's going to hold behind him if you want it. Hold behind the 18. Still just one inside. Clear by 4 behind you still. At your door. At your bumper there. Still inside the 18. Still there. Still inside. Still inside there. At your door. Still at your bumper there. Still there. Spin here, buddy. You go low. Come on. Inside, inside, inside. Keep digging. Clear. All clear.
Great job by TJ Majors, Dale Earnhardt Jr. avoiding the first incident, which took place just in front of us. 2 of Kurt Busch involved. See the damage to the left rear. Take a look at what happened. 38 up the track, the 2 banked around. Both of those cars involved in our first incident of the day. So David Gill and Kurt Busch have already had a difficult start.
Good work here, TJ. Yeah, saw it coming. 38 went in on the bottom real hard, pushed up into him.
That's such a common theme too, Rick, is what you see here at this racetrack. It's so easy to, you attack these corners with these Sprint Cup cars, and it's so easy to slide up the racetrack and there's just no room. You catch somebody in the left rear corner and around they go.
Again, we started 10th. We moved up to 8th. Attrition might be the key word today.
Sometimes just getting to retirement seems impossible. That's where we come in. As one of the nation's 401k leaders, the Principal offers many simple ways to plan for retirement, making it easier for you to get where you're going. The Principal Financial Group will give you an edge.
In celebration of our 100th anniversary,
we're sharing our GM employee discount with everyone.
You pay what we pay.
Not a cent more.
The GM employee discount.
For everyone.
And now we've extended the discount through September 30th. Use it to get the 2008 Chevy Silverado with better available V8 fuel economy than Tundra and F-150. That's right. Get this 08 Silverado half-ton for around $20,500 after all offers.
We took a poll and asked what Americans want, and unanimously they said,
free gasoline. Free gasoline.
Free gasoline every day.
How about $2,900 in free gasoline every day?
You know I like 29.
Shell is giving away $2,900 in free gasoline every day, plus thousands of other prizes. Just pick up a game card at a participating Shell station. Scratch off the gunk and go online for your chance to win.
Hurry in today for your game card while supplies last.
I get out and I ride with my buddies every weekend, you know. We go out and get after it. Like today, we hit one section when everyone stopped, second guessed it. I just kept going. Rock here, rock there. I just got a handful and there she went.
True all-wheel drive, new active descent control, legendary ride and handling. Polaris, the world's toughest ATVs. Polaris Power Play sales event. Get to your participating dealer for up to $800 in rebates and as low as 3.99% APR on select ATVs.
And welcome back. The officials have just given the 1 to go sign. When they come back around to the start-finish line, we'll get back underway. The reason why we are under our first caution of the day on lap number 2. The pack moving their way through 1 and 2. 38 chases the car up the racetrack, clips the back of that 2,
only
turns
one
them
lap
around.
car right here. It is the 2 car. He's still on pit road there. I'll let you know if he comes back up through there. Pass the right only, cover to the green.
Dale Jr. able to move to the bottom, avoid, and move up to the 8th spot. Interactive channel here at NASCAR Hotpass. All you have to do is email us at hotpass@directtv.com. Include your name and hometown with any questions that you may have about what's going on the racetrack, or any questions you may have about things that are happening with this race team. Fire those emails at us. We'd love to try to answer any questions you have.
All right, pace truck is in there. Pass the right only. All right, get ready. Get ready. Break the green. All clear in front of you. 18, half back there, a little bit of a run. Looking inside. There's your bumper there. Still there. Still inside there, all the way at the bottom. Enter door. Got to clear behind them if you get you. All clear. 72 back.
You know, Rick, it's really an advantage to have an early caution like that. Obviously not for David Gilliland and Kurt Busch, but we get a single file restart. No lap cars up there other than the two of Kurt Busch, who did not get up to the very front of the pack. So that's a huge advantage this early.
Kyle Busch able to get by us on the restart. A lot of rubber coming off this concrete surface. Holding the roof camera. Slide that across and clean that off on a regular basis. That single file line, everyone getting into their rhythm down on the bottom of the racetrack. Hugging that position. We're expecting the line to move up. You see the 18 get a little bit loose. That happens a lot. He moves up the track.
Door, bumper clear.
Junior takes that position right back and moves back to 8th.
See Dale Jr. able to take advantage of the wiggle of Kyle Busch. Kyle said this is too early to fight back.
Take another look. Upper left corner of your screen. A little bit of a wiggle by Kyle Busch that gets a run for Dale Jr. He's able to duck down low. Kyle Busch had nothing for him. See the distance back to the 18 on the bottom of your screen. Up top, upper left corner. Dale Jr. now trying to reel in the 7th place Clint Boyer in that 07. Laps around 23 seconds here. What a big change that is from the mile racetrack we were at a week ago.
Yeah, Rick, essentially the same distance mile. Loudon's just maybe a hair over a mile, and this racetrack has turned at 7 seconds faster than it was at Loudon last week.
24 degrees of banking here at Dover, Delaware. 12 degrees of banking is what they say is Loudon, New Hampshire Motor Speedway. So carrying quite a bit more speed around this racetrack, and another spin on the racetrack.
Got to spin off two. Caution is out.
Patrick Carpentier.
I mean, stay high when you get over there. You kind of float up the track and then come back down.
Carl Edwards may have gotten involved in this as well. We're hearing that as a possibility.
It's chattering the rears all the way around the corner. About a 2 or 10. Mostly early in. And just a little bit too much rotation late, last 25% of the corner. Maybe a tiny bit of a track bar, something real small. That track bar seemed to tighten it up way too much. But staying out, coming in.
I think we stay out.
Saw the 99 of Carl Edwards just clip this 10. We're on board riding with Carl. Just barely bumped it, but that was enough to do some damage to the body. Saw the hood pop up just a bit.
Got one taker there, the 16 car. Everyone else stayed out. 99 was in a little bit of that. He got a little bit. I hope he coming in there.
.98.99, tough qualifying for those two. Carl Edwards qualified 22nd. The 48 was 20th.
Yeah, Jimmy was right on the inside of the 10 car of Patrick Carpentier, and fortunately able to avoid that. Carl Edwards not quite as fortunate, and you know, the fenders are so critical on these cars here. So Carl definitely had some damage to the left front. And it looked like Carpentier swung around and maybe caught the left rear a little bit as well.
Here, he was the lucky dog there.
And so, relatively early in this one, we have been slowed by 2 cautions. We'll be right back for the restart.
Coming outside here, clear behind him.
Boom, 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 boom. You knocked me out, right off of my feet. Boom, boom, boom.
A race car driver feels 800 pounds of force at every turn. How does Dale Jr. overcome it? Energy-focused control. Amp yourself.
Sweet mother.
Hey, Chad's phone. Chad doesn't have AT&T, which means no bars here in Spain. So I guess we won't be getting your call warning us about the local beaches.
Awesome.
Now, some are more naked than others.
For the best coverage, switch to AT&T. More bars in more places. Now get our exclusive Sony Ericsson W350 for only $29.99.
I'm here with Casey Kane to introduce the Allstate Safe Driving Bonus Check. Just drive safe for 6 months.
And Allstate will send a check right to your mailbox.
Because the best drivers in the world deserve it. Wow. Like I said, accident forgiveness, part of Your Choice Auto, only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
Great, just one more. I'm super sorry about your commercial.
NASCAR fans, get this exclusive offer featuring hat, tee, and collector's pin commemorating your driver's place in the 2008 NASCAR Chase for the Sprint Cup for just $45. To order, call 1-877-841-RACE or log on to NASCAR.com/2008Chase.
Stars, a live 3-night premiere event, begins tomorrow, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Welcome back, fans. Enjoying a seat next to the Gatorade victory lane. Anticipating Dale Jr. making a stop in there once again, as he did back in 2001. Championship contender Carl Edwards involved in this one, but did not choose to come on to pit road to have any work done on that number 99. So could be gambling out there on the racetrack. Potential problems with the left side tires, the left front, maybe a little bit of body damage. We're unsure.
To the right only here, cover to the green. Pace truck is in, he's laying back there a little bit again on you. Still 3 back. All right, get ready. Get ready, green to green. Got a little bit of a run on you. Quick to the inside here. All clear. Clear by 1, clear by 1.
Our bumper cam gives us a great shot of that splitter of Kyle Busch's race car. And again, a week ago, they had a part failure on their sway bar. And so that car was rolling over on the right. You see the way it's supposed to look, sealed to the racetrack when they go through the turns. Now, Kyle Busch, jeopardy of losing a spot to David Rudiman.
You know, Rick, it's hard to not say our point leader, Kyle Busch, because he led the points for so long, but obviously the first race in the chase, him having problems like that, not our point leader anymore.
Outside there, still there at your door, still there at your bumper, still there, clear.
There is 6th place for Dale Earnhardt Jr. David Rudiman's charging on Clint Boyer as well. We're hearing Kyle Busch is talking about his car being snappy loose. That's a difficult situation as a driver, isn't it, Phil?
Boy, it certainly is at this racetrack. I know I was running here one time and restarted the race in about second spot. Our car got a little bit loose, and I just about let the whole field pass me. And then the car started coming around, and I drove my way all the way back up to third after the car got a little bit tighter, but it's really difficult to make any time.
Over the 44, runs the middle groove, both ends.
When you're loose, it's really difficult to make any time here.
So Dale Earnhardt Jr. moving up toward the front. At this racetrack, he's been able to get out in front and lead 366 laps. 8 times he has led a race at Dover.
You know, Rick, I was looking at the stats. Dale Jr. has led over 500 more laps this year to this point than he did last year.
Yeah, amazing. 875 laps led to his 366 from a year ago. Races of the 27 he has run.
Clear by 1.
He has been out in front and collected 5 bonus points for leading a lap. David Rudeman, pretty strong
inside
car.
there, inside the 44 there at your bumper. It's your bumper there, you're pulling him. Still there, clear, all clear.
You're running a little bit higher line now.
Yeah, Rick, we're getting a report that Jimmy Johnson said his car was a little bit nervous up on top of the racetrack. Just doesn't feel like there's enough rubber down. Crew Chief Chad Canal said that's exactly what you said this spring. So
your door.
Same situation.
Clear all around, 18 score back there.
David Rudeman takes away the 6th spot. We drop back to 7th. Here comes Kyle Busch now looking on the bottom of the track.
Got the 18 looking inside at your bumper. Inside. All clear behind him, the 07 free back.
Fuel window at this racetrack around 80 laps, or 80 miles. The tires, they are still a question mark if they could go 80 laps. More than likely not, especially on a green racetrack. Junior said earlier when he was talking to Phil, first 100 laps, kind of got to feel it out. Maybe a little bit of cruise control. Middle part of that race, really got to work hard to keep yourself in contention so that at the end you can battle for that top 5 or the win.
You can see the 26 car of Jamie McMurray is taking over the 2nd position. Matt Kenseth also getting by 11 of Denny Hamlin to take over 3rd.
Roush Fenway doing fairly well up front. As you mentioned, Jamie McMurray in 2nd, Matt Kenseth running in the 4th spot. Your top 5, Jeff Gordon, Jamie McMurray, Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth. And the 8 of Mark Martin.
Carl Edwards does not seem to be affected by that incident. Carl still runs in the 11th spot right now, so apparently that little bit of minor damage is not affecting the car that much.
And a big move for Carl Edwards. He started 22nd, has made his way up to 11th. A lot of the crew members in the garage were talking about the 16 being very strong, as well as the 99 of Carl Edwards. And the change for the top spot. Jamie McMurray has passed Jeff Gordon, and so Jamie McMurray now leads the Monster Mile. McMurray, Gordon, Kenseth, Martin, and Hamlin are your top 5. Rudeman now 6th. Kyle Busch 7th. We run in the 8th spot. Clint Boyer behind us in 9th. And And the 99 rounds out the top 10. We'll be right back.
They said,
free gasoline. Free gasoline.
Free gasoline every day.
How about $2,900 in free gasoline every day?
You know I like 29.
Shell is giving away $2,900 in free gasoline every day, plus thousands of other prizes. Just pick up a game card at a participating Shell station. Scratch off the gunk and go online for your chance to win.
Hurry in today for your game card while supplies last.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Ladd. I'm a frequent heartburn sufferer. At some point, I realized that heartburn was getting between me and the things I love to do. I was getting heartburn 2 or 3 times a week, and it was causing disruptions in my life. My doctor recommended I take Prilosec OTC, the #1 doctor-recommended OTC acid reducer. Now heartburn won't keep coming back. It's all thanks to Prilosec OTC, the round-the-clock heartburn blocker.
30 minutes, great.
Hey, Domino's.
Hey. Guess what I did with my 30 minutes?
30-minute naps?
Uh-huh.
Domino's, you got 30 minutes.
Here it comes.
The Domino's NASCAR meal deal.
You got a large one-topping pizza.
You got your choice of chicken.
You got 2 20-ounce bottles of Coke Zero.
You got it all for $19.99.
Domino's.
You got 30 minutes.
Hang in there, buddy. You gotta stay on him.
General consensus was the 99 was pretty strong in practice. And he's showing it right now. He's taken away the 8th spot from us. And that drops us back into the 9th position. Dale Earnhardt Jr. moves up the racetrack just a bit more now. We have completed 37 of the scheduled 400 laps of this race.
Yeah, it looks like Carl Edwards was the fastest car on the racetrack that time with a 25.302. Jamie McMurray, our leader, on the other hand, is running a 25.376, so about 7/100ths of a second slower than Carl Edwards.
Dale Jr. moving
Time
up.
near the 48 time cell. All clear behind him. The 074 back.
Drops us back into the 10th position. Glenn Boyer still behind us.
It's real tight in the center. And loose in early and late early, but it's real tight through the center all the way through. Nice.
So the first bit of feedback we're hearing now is we've had a longer run here, a long green flag run. Caution came out on lap 13, the second caution of the day. We've had green flag racing since they went back under the green flag.
Inside all the way in the bottom there, the 07, enter your door. Enter your bumper clear.
Dale Jr. in the first practice of the weekend was the fastest car on the racetrack. In the second practice, he was 8th quick. That happy hour.
You have to remember that nationwide race ran after both practice sessions on yesterday, so a lot of times the amount of rubber on the racetrack will change it. Remember, Dale Jr. told us, Rick, that he really wants to take it easy for these first 100 laps. We heard the feedback.
Good job, clear by 8.
That was a very good lap. 25.343. That was about 3 seconds, or 3/10 of a second faster than our leader, Jimmy McMurray. McMurray wants to take it easy these first 100 laps. Just feel things out. Try to get position for the center of the race, and then be in position, obviously, for the end of the race. So that was an excellent lap time. That's probably the best lap Dale Jr.'s run in the last 10 or 15 laps.
Dale Jr. talked about loose in, loose off, and very tight in the center. Earlier, the tightness, well, there was a chatter. He had a chatter in the rear tires, and that was about a 2, he said. That didn't seem to be as big of an issue as the most recent comment about the race car.
You talked earlier that the 16 car, Greg Biffle, was one of the cars that the people in the garage here were talking about being fast, and indeed he is. I've been watching his lap times the last several laps, and he's consistently one of the fastest, if not the fastest car on the racetrack. This last lap, a 25.476. That looks to be the second fastest lap time on the racetrack to his teammate, the 99 of Carl Edwards.
Biffle pitted on lap 13 when that caution came out for Patrick Carpentier, and also when the 99 got into the 10, or the 10 got into the 99. So Biffle came in and did a slight adjustment to the race car, filled it back up with fuel. So that is why he is battling back and currently running in the 15th spot. He started 5th in this race.
Yeah, he's got a very, very good race car. Again, continuing to run extremely good lap times. That lap also in the 25.41 second bracket. Right now, Jimmy Johnson is running a 25.58. He's one of the fastest cars on the racetrack. Earlier, Jimmy Murray in traffic was running a 25.97 on that last lap.
But Boyer looks to the outside. Dale Jr. now hugging that apron area of the racetrack.
Clear by 1 there. You got a bit of run here. Looking inside. Inside. Clear by 2 to the 1 car. Clear by 1. All clear.
One of Martin Truex Jr. now right behind us. We've dropped to the 11th position. Continues to burn off the National Guard 88 Chevrolet. Riding different lines around this racetrack, searching for grip. Dale Jr. again, the comments have been loose in, loose off, and tight in the center. So that is what Tony Eury Jr. will have to go to work on when Dale Earnhardt Jr. brings that race car onto pit road. Again,
inside there, the 1 car. Inside is your bumper. Clear by 3 to the 12. All clear, all clear.
Fuel run. Be upwards of 80 laps.
It's your bumper. Still there. So outside there's your door. Still there. Clear behind them if they get you.
The question mark is, how long will the tires last? How much will they fall off?
Yeah, Rick, I talked to Tony Jr. in the hauler before the race, and I asked him about the tire weight. He said he thought they were going to be okay. Again, we're talking about our pit window being somewhere around 80 laps, and he felt like the tires would last that long. Obviously, we've had a couple caution flags to slow the field for a few laps, so when we get to lap 80, we will not have 80 green flag laps on these tires, but he said he didn't feel like there were going to be any problems with the tires.
Looking inside here. Inside. Got 12 going to try to go with him there. 12's right with him. Still inside. All the way at the bottom there. Inside the 12. 31 with him. Clear behind the 31. Clear by 10 to the 29.
So Dale Jr. starting this race in 10th has now dropped back to 15th. He's biding his time for that first stop. Where they will make some adjustments to the 88 Chevrolet and get him back out there in race condition.
When a new crossover arrives with 24 miles per gallon and 3 rows of upscale everything, it opens eyes and possibilities. Discover Flex from Ford. Drive one.
Here, and I'm just celebrating my latest victory. You see, I switched to Nationwide Insurance and saved a lot on my car insurance, and you can too. Just call 877-NW-SERIES for a quote today, and you can save like up to $500. Plus, you can enter to win the ultimate NASCAR experience and meet me trackside in Las Vegas. Just call 877-NW-SERIES today to switch and save. Nationwide is on your side.
ABC tomorrow. Boston Legal returns with all new episodes.
And so it begins.
On an all-new night.
You gotta feel like getting naked now.
The season premiere of ABC's Boston Legal. Tomorrow, 10/9 Central on ABC.
Next Sunday, the Extreme Team season of Real Heroes begins with our biggest family ever. The 2-hour season premiere of ABC's Extreme Makeover Home Edition next Sunday, 7/6 Central on ABC.
I guess I'll take it from here.
Just don't leak any fluid on me. The inside of a race car can feel as hot as the Sahara. How does Dale Jr. overcome it? Energy Focus Control. Amp yourself.
I got some breath mints if you want them. I'm just saying.
Respect. Selfless service. Integrity. Personal courage. Proud soldier. Now it's your turn to serve. Call or visit 1-800-GO-GUARD.com today.
Welcome
Still
back.
clear by 7 over the 83, trying to run the middle, the 20's right behind him, running the bottom.
Dover, Delaware, the Monster Mile, the side of race 28 of our 36 race season. The second race in the chase for the Sprint Cup. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has dropped back to 16. We're about 18 laps away from our pit window. We've had a couple of caution laps, so that could be extended a few, but more than likely you wouldn't want to gamble, especially at the beginning of the race.
Remember, some of the guys pitted on that lap 13 caution, Greg Biffle being one of those. So they'll have about 10 laps cushion on us when we make our green flag pit stop, if we make a green flag pit stop. So we're very vulnerable in that time period between our pit stop and those guys that can run 10, 12 laps longer.
Jimmy McMurray continuing to lead this race. Jeff Gordon runs second, Mark Martin third. Kyle Busch has moved up to fourth. Matt Kenseth
Over the
is
wall
fifth.
up here in 4. Caution out. You're cleared by 4. 78 is up high. 78 is up high.
Joe Nemechek
In the
puts it
middle
in the
now.
wall.
In the middle.
And so that will bring out the caution for the third time today, and I'm sure we will see everyone on pit road.
There's a real, still got a real bad push there, Junior. Aye. It's okay getting in. There's tightens up in the middle and real tight from there to the exit. Feels just grinding the right front tire, like too big a right front spring, or it blows up in air pressure or something. It's hard to say overly what tipping it over ain't gonna make it better. It's still push, I think.
300. 29 is going to peel off kind of early here. 3800.
3,800 second gear, 35 miles per hour.
29 is getting ready to peel off right up here.
We have the 99 of Carl Edwards just in front of us on pit road. Behind us will be that 78 that was just involved in the incident.
But come around in 78 right here. Come on in here.
See him making an adjustment to that 99.
Clear one lane. Clear all the way to the wall behind the 12. 3800. No pressure at all there. 3800. Stay low. And the 19 going to be coming around the outside right here on the track there. He's bucking off.
You know, Rick, you wondered about the tires. Well, that showed how long the tire, right front tire on the 78 car lasted, because it looked like he cut down the right front tire to bring out that caution flag.
Right front tire goes down. He goes into the wall. Denny Hamlin in the number 11 gets penalized too fast exiting pit road, so he'll go to the back of the field. We'll be right back to the green flag.
Just like Napa, always working to get better.
And I think as teammates, we can really help each other out.
Exactly.
Kind of like the way a Napa part number NBH 9187 works with an 8482. Right?
The NBH 9187 isn't compatible with the 8482, Ron?
Oh. Not even with a manual transmission?
I can't look at you right now.
Cheez-It packs so much real cheese in such a small bite, people are wondering, how does Cheez-It do it?
I know. They just go... Cheez-It.
Really? Lots and lots of cheese baked into little bites. Cheez-It, the big cheese.
No marketing fluff. No ridiculous claims. Just a promise. The ride says it all. Can-Am. Find out for yourself at the Ride Says It All Tour.
From the network that changes lives on Extreme Makeover Home Edition comes a new series that celebrates the families who stay together and play together.
The game is on!
Tuesday, ABC brings the season's biggest new show right to your door. All you need to know is everything about your family.
What is the name of the girl your brother has his crush on?
ABC's Opportunity Knocks premieres Tuesday at 8, 7 Central, part of National Stay-at-Home Week on ABC.
Welcome back. After our first pit stop, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to restart in the 15th spot. And I tell you what, how tight conditions it is on pit road here at Dover, Delaware. You compare it to the short tracks of Martinsville and Bristol.
You want to go and get back over here to the line. So it's a couple blowers up high in turn 3 and 4.
The length is shorter than Martinsville and the width is tighter than Bristol.
Yeah, this really is a difficult pit road. We had the 78 car of Joe Nemechek, who brought out the caution, is the pit right behind us. Dale Jr. had to drive in around the 78. Carl Edwards already in his pit. Guys have to go to work there in very tight quarters. Dale Jr. turns into his pit again. If Carl Edwards had any problem with his pit stop, then Dale Jr. essentially would be blocked in. But Carl Edwards came in very early, was able to get back out in front of Dale Jr. So Dale Jr. had a pretty easy way out. But even once the pit stop's over, you know, your work's not over, because Tony Jr. has to guide Dale Jr. how to get back and blend in on pit road. We heard him say, clear one lane, and then clear behind the 12th car all the way to the wall. And that's the signal for Dale Jr. to pull out all the way to the wall, and that will block anyone else from advancing. So very treacherous pit road.
683 in your mirror there. Last lap car is going to be the 66.
As a case in point, we saw the 18 of Kyle Busch have to back up. He had pointed the car in, and remember, the right rear tire can be outside of the pit box, but the right front tire, and obviously the front of the car, has to be in the pit box.
All right, coming to the green, pass to the right only. Pace truck is in.
Getting ready to go back to green flag racing.
All right, get ready. Get ready. Green, green. You're all clear in front.
Quick bad news for Denny Hamlin. He was caught speeding on pit road, 40.1 mile an hour, which was 1/10 of a mile an hour above what he would have been allowed had to go back to the tail end of the longest line.
20's looking inside there. Inside at your bumper. Inside, inside. Still there. Inside there. 42 trying to go with him. Inside the 42 there at your bumper. Still there at your door. Still inside. Still there. Still inside. Still inside there. 6 all the way in the bottom at your door. Still there. Clear behind him. 22's right with you. All clear. Looking outside there. Outside. Outside. Still outside there. Still there. At your door. Still there.
Now the lap down cars.
Outside the 22 there. Still there. Still outside. Still there. Got the 84 looking outside. At your bumper there. At your bumper. Low car down low there. Still one outside. Still one outside there. 83 is at your door. At your bumper. Still there at your bumper. Still there. Clear.
Out in front of the field, it's Matt Kenseth. Jeff Gordon runs second. Mark Martin third.
So clear by 2. Clear by 2.
Jamie McMurray is fourth. Carl Edwards fifth. David Rudeman sixth. Jimmy Johnson seventh. Clint Boyers is eighth. Ninth is Greg Biffle. And 10th is the 29 of Kevin Harvick.
Clear up behind him if you need it. 43 is one back. Sign at your door, the 66 still out there. Still there at your door. At your bumper. Clear the 66, all clear.
Dale Jr. running in the 20th spot. There are 33 cars on the lead lap.
Still there at your door out there by himself. No pressure from behind.
That 00 is not on the lead lap. Michael McDowell piloting that car.
At your door, middle of the track there. At your door, at your bumper, still there. At your bumper, still there, clear.
Getting into a rhythm. He's dropped a couple spots back from the restart. At 84, just in front of us, A.J. Allmendinger is for position. That's 19th. 22, Dave Blaney right in front of him, running at 18th.
Haven't heard any feedback yet from Dale Jr. to see what the car has done, what the adjustments, the air pressure adjustments that Tony Jr. did on that pit stop, see if they helped or not.
So just some air pressure adjustments for Dale Earnhardt Jr. on his first stop.
Still outside there, just the 96 car. At your door there. No, at your door there. Still there. Still there at your door. Still there, at your door still. Still there, still outside there, at your door. Still there, at your bumper. Still there, clear.
At 96, a lap down car. by Ken Schrader piloting that car this week. Bobby Labonte also on the lead lap just behind us. You can listen in when Dale Jr. gets back in the gas. That last time, the back end broke free a bit on him because you could hear the RPMs go up quickly, and he has to get back out to go on another little bobble there in the center of the turn. There's that RPMs going up as he comes out of turn number 2. So loose off, it looks as though another situation that he's been in before up to this point. And loose off of turn 4 as well.
Remember Dale Jr. talked about how tight the car was through the center of the corner. Sometimes when you adjust for that, it will free it. It will free it up everywhere.
Take a look at the replay in the upper left corner. Down at the bottom, he has to chase it up. Snaps on him. TJ Majors was talking about Dale Jr.'s line being very low.
Clear by 2 over the 11, runs the bottom.
Denny Hamlin.
Inside the 11 there. Inside, clear low. 43 is looking inside there now. I'll clear, I'll clear.
Denny Hamlin had the speeding penalty on pit road, so he had to start at the back of the longest line.
You know, Rick, we compared this racetrack to the track we ran last week at Loudon. Again, essentially both of them a mile. This racetrack being 7 seconds faster than what they run there at Loudon. But remember, this is a 400-mile race. Loudon was a 300-lap race. Got a little bit extra time to work on your car. Remember, Dale Jr. talked about how important the middle portion of this race was. I'm sure right now the car is not to his liking, but that's the nice thing about this 400-lap race. A lot of time to adjust on that National Guard Chevy.
So Dale Jr. still trying to find a comfort zone in this race car. Right back.
Still there. Clear low, clear by 1 to the 55.
Kyle Busch leading the field. They're 3 wide.
Now the chase for the Sprint Cup comes to you with NASCAR Sprint Cup Mobile. Dropkick yourself into the drama with live race radio, real-time stats, and live team chatter. Only from Sprint and only on the Now Network.
Congratulations. You knew a lot about this car.
I did my research on cars.com. Seriously, their consumer reviews and dealer locator really helped.
Feels pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Plus, now I don't have to use Plan B.
What's Plan B?
I was gonna have a witch doctor shrink your head if you didn't give me what I wanted.
Hey, Jay, can I take off? I got a tiny head.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Sorry about that. I should get him out of here.
Right.
Casey Kane. Where?
Casey!
There he is. There he is.
Even the best drivers could use accident forgiveness. Part of your choice auto insurance. Only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
Hey, is there anything we could do to help? Anything.
This is my living room. This is my tool shed. This is where I hang out with my friends. This is my driveway.
This is my home.
This is where I like to pass.
From dirt tracks to asphalt ovals, for drivers and fans across the country, there's no place like home. Visit NASCAR.com and click on NASCAR Local Racing to find a home track near you.
Man, I love coming home.
Inside near the 38. He'll be clear by 5 behind him for the 66.
Welcome back. Been able to watch what's happening with the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Just moments ago on the radio, actually on lap 92, he was giving some feedback to Tony Gurry Jr. Let's listen in.
It's really, really loose. Chatter in the right rear everywhere.
Just do the best you can.
I think I am right now.
Dale Jr. with hands full.
Yeah, remember, Rick, we talked about the air pressure adjustments that Tony Jr. made. Dale Jr. said it was really, really tight, especially through the center of the corner. Unfortunately, it didn't necessarily, well, fix that problem, but it fixed it too good. Now it's a little bit too loose everywhere.
Chattering the right rear. There you see the difference between Junior and our race leader, Matt Kenseth. Jimmy McMurray also complaining about a loose condition with his race car. He's running second to Kenseth. Mark Martin runs third. Carl Edwards is fourth. Jeff Gordon fifth. David Rudiman sixth. Jimmy Johnson seventh. Greg Biffle is eighth. Clint Boyer ninth. And Kyle Busch is 10th. Other Chase competitors, Kevin Harvick runs 11th. Jeff Burton is 12th. Tony Stewart runs 17th. Denny Hamlin is 19th. And we are in the 25th spot. Dale Earnhardt Jr. as he's running back at the 25th spot. Carl Edwards, Jimmy Johnson separated by 14 where they are on the track. Dale Jr. pointed to this racetrack saying this would be a hurdle that he would have to overcome.
You know, the first week or two, maybe even the first 3 weeks, are very, very volatile. The fluctuation in the points, just as we saw Kyle Busch with problems last week, go from a lead back to the 8th position. It's really, really easy to make a big swing in the first 2 or 3 weeks.
Driving away. Pretty decent last lap. I know you're digging, man. Keep it up.
Dale Jr. running a little bit higher line now around the racetrack.
Remember, Dale Jr. said he wanted to try to hang in the bottom. Last year in the June race, had a very, very good car and went up high, was really making some good time and wore out a couple right rear tires. But right now he's searching for some grip, so he's going to have to go wherever he can find it. And it looks like he may be onto something here on the top side.
Trying not to lose ground to race leader Matt Kenseth. 29 cars on the lead lap. Robbie Gordon scored 29th. He will be the next one to fall victim to Kenseth. Dale Jr. will try to put some cars between he and Matt Kenseth as a buffer as he continues to battle to stay on the lead lap. Slip away. Stay with us in the lower left corner of your screen.
horsepower. All trucks give you torque. They all give you tow packages and beefy V8s. All trucks give you power. Our truck does it with less gas. The best V8 fuel economy of any full-size pickup. Chevy Silverado, America's best truck. And now, J.D. Power & Associates' highest-rated large pickup in initial quality.
Joey, you're pretty good, but if you're going to drive the Home Depot car, you still have a lot to learn. I think you're ready now. Sweet.
They like to experiment.
You're taking out all his blood?
They like to have a little fun.
You want a spanking?
On Thursday, 9/8 Central, they're back. Grey's Anatomy returns with a 2-hour season premiere event.
You are here to do what I say.
Get out of my patient's room. Watch out!
ABC's Grey's Anatomy 2-hour season premiere, Thursday, 9/8 Central, part of National Stay-at-Home Week on ABC.
Carpet's gonna freeze.
Low-quality discount gasolines can leave behind engine gunk. Shell stops gunky buildup to help engines perform at their best.
Kevin, what you guys doing?
Looking for engine gunk?
I hate engine gunk.
We know you do.
Looks like this driver does too.
That's not your car?
Nope. Later.
Introducing the fastest accelerating, most agile side-by-side in the world. The Red Hot Ranger RZR. The wait is over. Razor sharp performance. See it up close at your local Polaris Ranger dealer. Now get as low as 2.99% financing during the Power Play sales event.
To watch is on Channel 7.
Door, enter bumper, clear. All clear, clear by 1, clear by 2.
41, a lap down car. Dale Earnhardt Jr. continuing to stay in front of that 17 of Matt Kenseth. His teammate Jamie McMurray runs just behind him. The 8 of Mark Martin running third. Carl Edwards is fourth, and Jeff Gordon rounding out our top 5.
No pressure from behind. Leader's about a straightaway back, just to let you know there.
Dale Jr. 25th. Last comment was chattering the right rear. That was 20 laps ago.
Dale Jr. starting to make up some ground on some of the cars that had passed us earlier. The 43 of Bobby Labonte and the 2 of Kurt Busch. That was a pretty good lap, that last lap for Dale Jr. About a 10th and a half slower than some of the fastest cars on the racetrack. So
Still there at your door, at your bumper, clear.
Bobby Labonte had to hang on to that 43 moments ago. A big run by Dale Jr. Let's see if he makes the pass this time.
5 there at your door, still there. At your door, middle of the track there, still there. At your door, at your bumper, clear, all clear.
We're here in the 18 of Kyle Busch. He thinks the right rear is completely gone. Having a hard time keeping it pointed the right direction on the racetrack.
remember, we're probably less than 50 laps into this run. We stopped on lap number 65, so the leader will complete lap 115. So that's 50 laps into this run. Need to be able to get another 25 to 30 laps out of these tires.
There we heard Junior say too tight now.
but the lap times are getting better. That may have been the best lap that he's run in a good while. He ran a 25.70. This last time, 25.66. So I think the car is definitely getting better to the competition. It appears as though a little bit tight is a little bit faster.
So trying to stay in front of that 43 of Bobby Labonte. He was able to take that position back. We've moved up to 23rd. Nine of the 12 chase drivers are in the top 12. Matt Kenseth, Carl Edwards, Jeff Gordon.
Still outside there, still there. Bumper clear, all clear.
There you see the difference between race leader Matt Kenseth and Dale Jr. in his lap times. Usually faster than the leader on a few of those laps.
Yeah, remember there are times when the leader is caught in some lap traffic, but Dale Jr.'s car, I think, is definitely better relative to the competition right now than it has been since the beginning of this run.
Good corner, man. Good job here. Just keep taking it.
25.577, Rick, that last lap. I think that's definitely the best lap we've run in a long time.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. with a top 10 lap. Just 2 laps to go. Trying to stay out in front of Matt Kenseth leading this race. Kenseth with about a second lead over Jamie McMurray, who's running in the second spot. Mark Martin runs third, Carl Edwards fourth, and Jeff Gordon in fifth. You see the difference there between the leader, Matt Kenseth, and where Dale Earnhardt Jr. runs. So trying to stay in front of race leader to stay on the lead lap. We'll be right back.
I'm comfortable with new looks. I'm comfortable with Wrangler.
Wrangler Jeans Company. With new fits and new styles. Wrangler. Real, comfortable jeans.
Ode to the Subway Big Philly cheesesteak. If freshly baked bread, melted cheese, and a mountain of juicy grilled steak ain't brotherly love, what is? The Subway Big Philly cheesesteak. Subway. Eat fresh.
Hey, I'm Dale Earnhardt Jr., GoDaddy customer and driver of the GoDaddy number 5. My website helps me stay in touch with my fans. GoDaddy.com gives me everything I need to keep it running fast and bulletproof. So if you need a domain name or a website, hosting, email, or anything else for the internet, GoDaddy.com is the place. .com names from $1.99 at GoDaddy.com. I trust GoDaddy, and you can too.
Race fans, log on to NASCAR.com and see how you can customize your own driver apparel items. Only at the NASCAR.com Superstore, the official online store of NASCAR.
We're in that long green flag run that Dale Earnhardt Jr. talked about prior to the race. He said there are always long green flag runs in the middle of this race. The last time we were on pit road, lap 65. We are on lap 128 now. We are in trouble of going a lap down. The 17 of Matt Kenseth is just behind the 43 of Bobby Labonte. And Bobby Labonte is the last car on the lead lap, running 24th.
Here right now, Dale Jr.'s
all the way to the bottom there. All clear behind us. Leaders now straight away back. And the 43 10 back. 12 behind him to the 17.
Dale Jr.'s lap times right now are very similar to Matt Kenseth's, Rich, so holding his own right now.
Trying to hang on until a caution could come out, or we'll start cycling through our pit stops. You see the comparison between race leader Matt Kenseth and Junior's lap times. Now Junior's got a few cars he's going to try to put between he and Matt Kenseth, but he's got to find the way around them. Has to check up when he gets behind that 45, Kyle Petty.
Still outside, just a 38 up there. It's your door, it's your bumper. Still there, clear, all clear. All clear, all clear.
Runs that we see the 38 and the 45 get on Dale Jr. Seems as though he has to wait just a little bit longer to get back into the gas, whereas those cars are able to get in the gas a bit quicker.
Remember, Dale Jr. told us that he's a little bit tight now, started out really, really loose.
Bumper cam, we can see race leader Matt Kenseth. He is the third car back, running the bottom of the racetrack.
25.432. The last lap of Dale Jr. a little bit quicker than what Matt Kenseth ran, exactly the same lap as Damon McMurray. The car is definitely getting better.
David Gilliland started this race in 7th. Again, we started 10th. We've dropped back to 22nd and battling to stay on the lead lap.
All clear there.
Sometimes just getting to retirement seems impossible. That's where we come in. As one of the nation's 401k leaders, the principal offers many simple ways to plan for retirement, making it easier for you to get where you're going. The Principal Financial Group will give you an edge.
Hey, Kevin Harvick here, and I'm just celebrating my latest victory. You see, I switched to Nationwide Insurance and saved a lot on my car insurance, and you can too. Just call 877-NW-SERIES for a quote today, and you can save like up to $500. Plus, you can enter to win the ultimate NASCAR experience and meet me trackside in Las Vegas. Just call 877-NW-SERIES today to switch and save. Nationwide is on your side.
To master the great outdoors, the pros choose Husqvarna for exceptional power and performance, precision, and amazing control. Master your great outdoors with the same power and performance demanded by the pros. Husqvarna, professionally proven outdoor power equipment. Get a Husqvarna in your hands during Chainsaw Demo Days.
Race Day, NASCAR Race Day. At Memphis Motorsports Park. The Kroger On Track for the Cure 250, presented by the Southern Dodge dealers.
Boom, boom, bang, bang.
The Comcast Concert Series.
Make you shake, shake.
October 25th. Get her done and get there.
throwing out a few comments to Tony Uri, Jr. Getting loose again. We see Dale Jr. staying just in front of that 38. Right behind the 38 is race leader Matt Kenseth in the 17.
I just wonder if Dale Jr. starting to get some.
There, it's your door, it's your bumper. Still there, it's the leader, 2 behind you, still there.
Maybe Dale Jr.'s getting some wear on that right rear tire.
Car, still there, inside, clear low.
Those snaps loose there.
Inside, be clear behind him.
Dale Jr.'s got his hands full right now. There's the going around. We just heard it blow.
Stand a brake. Not gonna hit anything here. Straighten out, straighten out, straighten out. Right, turn it.
The right rear tire just
Stay
blew.
low there. Stay low. Just a little quarter point, no damage. You'll be fine. You ain't gonna tear it up. Go ahead.
Remember when that thing got loose, I wonder if that was excess wear, because remember he was chattering that right rear before.
The left front is down also, Phil.
Yeah, that's from the spin.
Take another look. He had two really close calls. And then when the tire went on him right there, completely sideways, keeps it out of the wall, straightens it back out, and he will be able to bring this one back into the pits.
Yep, 3,800 here. Keep me abreast where the pace car is there, DJ. 4 tires, guys. 10-4, pace car's just off the 2.
That is really an amazing save to keep that car out of the wall.
Pick the car up, help the jack man out first, make sure it's right. All right, hand away, middle of the backstretch. 10-4, 4 tires, guys.
Dale Jr. went a lap down just prior to that tire going
middle
down.
Middle of 3 and 4, middle of 3 and 4. Come on, guys, get the left side, let's go, come on.
Sure, they're trying to get the rubber off of the right rear.
Let's go, come on. Fast, come on. Go hard, drop it, go. Spin those feet. You're all right here. You're okay, 3,800 to the line. All right, get caught up. Send the truck up high in 1 and 2. Send the truck down low on the apron in 3 and 4. Somebody talk to me about what you got over there.
On the right rear, there was rubber wrapped around. Probably
Take the truck down low here, then you got to come up high in the front stretch around this one on the high side, then low after you go around.
the rear end, so they were trying to pull that off.
Watch the debris way down low.
That tire is demolished.
Need to work on that trunk or anything over there where it's all beat up? You're going to tail end longest line, so you need to come in and fix whatever we can fix.
Stay with us, lower left corner of the screen.
Jimmy? Casey? Dale? Yeah, man. Let's rock.
When you're Hendrick Motorsports, every race is a battle. And every win comes with Q Motor Oil technology. And there's a Q horsepower specially designed to help maximize the power.
In your car.
Unleash all your horses.
This giant load of cement isn't going to walk itself to the job site.
And this boat? Well, it's not going to tow itself out of the water. And a car isn't going to cut it here. For jobs like these, you need a Ford truck. Guys, you don't want to do that.
Now, for a limited time, see your Ford dealer for our best offers of the year on all built Ford Tough trucks.
Got a job to do? Count on a Ford truck to get them done right.
This is Detective Tyler, and he back.
In the blink of an eye, Detective Sam Tyler's whole world rewound back to 1973. And he has no idea why.
This is my desk, my computer. Like 2001, A Space Odyssey?
Harvey Keitel, Michael Imperioli, Gretchen Mol, and Jason O'Mara.
Do we have a warrant? Here's your warrant. Perfect.
ABC's Life on Mars. The series premiere Thursday, October 9th at 10/9 Central on ABC.
Oh, could everyone please aim their remote at one of these slow images? Now pick a fast one. Excellent. You've now demonstrated for yourself the difference between DSL and Roadrunner High Speed Online. Add all these extra features over our advanced fiber network, and you'll see why Roadrunner zooms past DSL every time.
Call Time Warner Cable for special savings on Roadrunner High Speed Online. Don't delay. Call today. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You knocked me out. Right off of my feet. Boom, boom, boom.
A race car driver feels 800 pounds of force at every turn. How does Dale Jr. overcome it? Energy Focus Control. Amp yourself.
Sweet mother.
Guide to vote 08, the presidential.
Crossways. Front and back better, probably. Middle 3 and 4.
Communication continuing.
Coming off 4. Behind you. All right, let's go, guys. 1 to go. Okay, let's go. Go. Go, go, go.
Dale Jr. wanted to make sure he had
Go
sight.
ahead, come on, 3800. 3800 to the line. 3800. All right, get caught up. They got 1 to go right there.
Now, while we were in break, you were able to see that Dale Jr. had come onto pit road, but he didn't stop.
All right, we're tail alongside. They're about stopped over here off 4. Be careful. Checking up over here. Checking up over here. Real slow off 4.
As we were getting ready to come onto pit road into our stall.
Just keep going, Dale Jr. Just keep going.
Everyone was coming out. The 78 came out.
1 right now. Follow that 2 right there, I believe.
Dale Jr. asking.
We'll just have to stay at tail end longest line right here, Junebug. We can't follow the 2. 2. I cover to the green here. Pace car is in. Pass the right only. Pass the right only. All right, get ready. Get ready, green, green. You're all clear there. All clear. All clear in front.
Smoke rolling out of the 18 just in front of us. Yes, another potential problem for Kyle Busch in just the second race of the chase after having such a strong performance in the first.
Still inside there. Still inside on the bottom. Still there. Still behind the picture.
First 26 races and now problems for the 18 of Kyle Busch again.
You know, everybody wonders when the chase starts, would you have a mulligan?
All clear.
I don't know that you can afford 2 mulligans. If Kyle Busch were to have trouble again today, I don't know if you could afford to have 2.
Bill Dale Jr. about lost it right there on the inside of Kyle Busch. Take another look at what just happened.
We heard Dale Jr. talk about being concerned about his side force because of the damage to the quarter panel.
Clear behind him at the engine. All clear, no pressure.
Obviously had to chase that car all the way up the hill. Almost made contact with that 18 of Kyle Busch.
We call that very loose in. Now he goes to the high side. Still
clear low.
The same situation. He's wiggling, getting into the turn.
00 slowing up high there.
Yeah, I think he's lacking some downforce. The car is definitely not handling like it was prior to that tire doing all that damage to the quarter panel.
There's your door. Still there. Still there's your door. There's your bumper. Clear.
Kyle Busch getting loose. We go to the inside.
Outside at your door. Bumper clear. Back outside there at your door. At your door. Still there. Still there by himself. Still there. At your door. At your bumper clear.
Whoa, the 00 moves up the racetrack, almost gets into the 18 of Kyle Busch.
Way too loose, just like it was last run. Height.
Very loose off of that turn. You heard the RPMs and Phil. We take a look back at this replay when they were working on the right rear quarter panel. They were covering.
Going up front of you there. He's in the middle of the 84 car. He's in the middle of the track. At the old 00 trying to look inside there. He's up high now. He's up high. Go low. Go low. Caution's out. Caution is out. You're all clear.
Cautions come out
It's
once
real,
again.
real slick on the right rear. Downforce is used to, but it feel like I adjusted much for my car. Okay.
84 with issues. And that is the 5th caution of the day as we've completed 156 or 155 laps. On lap 156.
All right, we'll pit second time by Dale Jr. Simple.
Again, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 1 lap down, running 36th. There are 22 cars on the lead lap. Running 22nd is that
Quick
18.
yellow, we can pit this time. Pit road will be open. It's a quick yellow, we can pit.
Carl Edwards, who pits just in front of us. He's running 2nd, right behind his teammate, Matt Kenseth. Mark Martin running 3rd. Jeff Gordon 4th. Greg Biffle is 5th.
78 behind you on the track there, so it'll be clear in.
Rick, I wouldn't be surprised to see some of these cars running up front stay on the racetrack, their track position. We only have about 10 green flag laps, if that many, on this set of tires for everybody.
30-100 at the line, 30-100 at the line. 4 tires, guys. Pull left. At 19's about 4 in front of your stall. 19's going to peel off. You're going to come about 3 past him. 10 away. Right here, 5, 4, 3. Come on. Oh. There you go. Clear behind the 22. 30, 100, no pressure from behind. You want to go when you get back over here to the line.
Continue to make changes to this race car. Try to get it sporting enough to race against the other cars that are 1 lap down. Work our way to the front of that group. Get the Aaron's lucky dog and get back onto the lead lap. Continue fighting for that goal of a top 5 here at Dover. Phil.
Rick, the material that you see the crew putting on the quarter panel is called Bearer Bond. It's essentially an adhesive, just like a tape. It's very, very thick, probably 3 or 4 times as thick as duct tape, but it's very, very strong. We talk about 200-mile-an-hour tape. There's no way to pull this apart. Very, very sticky. So that's what's going to hold that quarter panel together. Remember, Dale Jr. talked about he wanted to make sure between the back of the rear tire and the back of the car, he wanted to make sure that area was good for the side force. And that's, I think, right now what he's fighting. But the Bearer Bond is what's keeping that all together right now.
There'd be quite a few good uses for Bearer Bond.
All right, just a 00 in your mirror there. Just 00 in your mirror. Pace trucks in. Get ready. Ready. Bring a green. All clear in front of you. All clear in front of you. Still outside. 2 outside there. 2 outside. 2 outside. 2 outside. Just 1 outside. 6 up. 6 outside at your door. 6 outside still there. At your door. Clear up behind him if he gets you. Clear by here to the 19. Looking outside there, the 01. Clear high, clear high. Outside, outside there. Clear high.
Dale Jr.
Your bumper there, clear, all clear.
Continuing to go by the slower lap traffic.
All clear, side by side, your mirror. In and up here in front of you, watch your mirror there. They're up against the wall, they're up against the wall, they're coming down there. Go low, come on low, come on low. Go on low there. He's in the middle, he's in the middle. All clear, 1 inside there, 1 inside, all clear.
Still not to the halfway point of this race, and already 6 cautions.
Right rear it's pretty skaty, Junior. 10-4. We'll come back down here and I'll do a little bit more for you here. But we're going to try to work on the quarter panel. Let's let the quarter panel flop around a little bit. We got a little time here. So when pit road opens, we'll come down.
So some more Bearer Bond maybe going on to this 88. The incident, Robbie Gordon in the 7. As well as that 26 of Jamie McMurray, so strong at the beginning of this race.
Go find some more Bearer Bond. Travis, if you're not doing anything, more Bearer Bond. Got all your braces ready to do that deal?
Pit road will be open there. Anytime Junior is starting to parachute on the right side there where the Bearer Bond is. I can see it bubbling out.
10-4. Just get the brakes on there. That's the number one thing. Get the brakes on there right now. No tires. Get the quarter panel fixed.
Jimmy McMurray not happy at all with the 7.
Go ahead and move the track bar down a half a round on the right side.
Stay with us, lower left corner. You can watch what they do when we come onto pit road.
Hi, I'm Carl Edwards, proud member of the 2008 Gillette Young Guns. Congratulations to my team for winning last week's Gillette Time Shaver Challenge by spending the least amount of time on pit road.
Get into the race. Visit participating retailers to purchase specially marked Gillette Fusion razors that include one of 6 Gillette Young Gun trading cards. For more information, go to GilletteYoungGuns.com.
Precision on pit road is everything. The Gillette Time Shaver Challenge.
Since you guys taught me to drive, I'm gonna teach you to wrestle. This is a body slam. Not bad. These guys are phenomenal.
Start every day with Gillette Fusion Power Phenom. With Gillette's most comfortable shave, you'll feel phenomenal.
No, man!
Gillette Fusion Power Phenom, the only razor used by the Gillette Young Guns.
For even more comfort, use Gillette Fusion Hydrogel. Comfortable?
Everything okay, Carl?
I'm winning, right?
Yeah, but the other drivers think Aflac sponsorship's giving you an advantage.
pilot, you're sick and you can't work, Aflac pays cash fast to help keep you in the race.
I know, but they see it a little differently.
I taught him that.
Aflac, proud sponsor of NASCAR and Carl Edwards.
Maurice Green. On the track, he's Olympic gold. On the dance floor, his partner is black and blue. And maybe a little purple. Dancing with the Stars live 3-night premiere begins tomorrow, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Thursday.
You want to freeze this man.
I just need your okay.
Grey's Anatomy is back.
Do you want to move in with me?
Unless, of course, you just want to go ahead and get married.
ABC's Grey's Anatomy 2-hour season premiere, Thursday, 9/8 Central on ABC.
Some of these guys let you go there, that 10 to 45, 7 probably.
Yeah, we'll probably just follow that 19.
And welcome back. You saw right here exclusively on Hotpass everything that took place on that most recent pit stop for Dale Earnhardt Jr. They went to work on the right rear quarter panel.
He's 2 laps down.
10-4, 96 Jameer there, no pressure from behind there. Coming to the green here.
They were able to do some cosmetic work to the right rear quarter panel and some chassis adjustments. And so now as the green flag back in the air, Dale Earnhardt Jr. fighting in the 36th spot. There are 24 cars on the lead lap.
22's outside, 84 trying to go with him. Still there at your door, still there, the 19 car. There's the 19 now at your door, still there at your door. Still outside at your door, the 19. Still there at your door still, at your door, still there, go, at your door still. Got the 22, one behind him, outside at your door. Still there at your door, at your bumper, clear the 19, clear the 19. Outside. One outside there. There's one outside. One outside. 2 outside there. 2 outside. 2 outside. 2 outside still. There's just 1 outside now. 1 outside. 22's at your door in the middle. On the bottom, 3 wide there. On the bottom. 1 outside now. Just 1 outside. Clear. Here you go. All clear.
Remember, Rick, right now is trying to get in position to be the lucky dog. Several lap cars right now in front of us. It may take a couple cautions to do that, but that's the goal right now, is to get that lucky dog, get back on the lead lap.
Right now we're chasing the 15 of Paul Menard. He is the highest scored lap down race car.
Inside by himself down there. Still there at your door. Cautions out. 1 against the wall. 1 and 2 here. 1 up against the wall. 77. 1 inside still. 1 inside. 1 inside. Clear low.
Rick, I was watching that 77 as he went down in turn number 1, just lost control, slid up into the outside wall. Again, every caution is going to get us a little bit closer to getting that lucky dog.
Waiting to hear some feedback from Dale Jr. as to what the changes may have done to his race car. Phil, how difficult is it as a driver to not know what your car looks like? I mean, he knows there's some damage to the right rear, but he can't see it, so he would have no idea
quick yellow.
how much damage to the right rear he has.
Right here. They feel a lot better there. Just a little bit better.
Okay. Rick, right now, he's just going by feel, and it, you know, there have been times when cars look like they were completely destroyed almost, but it didn't affect the things that make the car drive well. So right now, all Dale Jr. is concerned about is that side force and the down force and getting that car where it's driving better. And you just heard him say it's a little bit better than it was before.
And so they're staying out. They're going to go with what they've got. We'll be right back for more.
And then I reached into my pocket and found all this extra money.
Reverse pickpocketed.
Yeah.
Description?
Tall, lots of bling.
You got a reverse
That's it.
Right there?
Down there, yeah.
Sure?
That's it.
Hey, excuse me. You stop! Hands on your crown. Easy. Hey, hey, hey.
Are you okay? Hey, hey, hey.
Beware, this man could put extra money in your pocket.
Grab a new BK wrapper morning, noon, and night. The King's got all-day value all wrapped up.
This giant load of cement isn't going to walk itself to the job site.
And this boat? Well, it's not going to tow itself out of the water. And a car isn't going to cut it here. For jobs like these, you need a Ford truck. Guys, you don't want to do that.
Now, for a limited time, see your Ford dealer for our best offers of the year on all built Ford Tough trucks.
Got a job to do? Count on a Ford truck to get them done right.
You've known them longer than anyone. You live with them every day. But the question is, how well do you know your family? Executive producer Ashton Kutcher is bringing Hollywood to your home.
Go Loud Family! For $5,000, Megan. Which one is your mom's foot?
Your house, your family. A new show that's all about you. ABC's Opportunity Knocks. Premieres Tuesday at 8/7 Central, part of National Stay-at-Home Week on ABC.
I get out and I ride with my buddies every weekend, you know. We go out and get after it. Like today, we hit one section when everyone stopped, second guessed it. I just kept going. Rock here, rock there. I just got a handful and there she went.
True all-wheel drive, new active descent control, legendary ride and handling. Polaris, the world's toughest ATVs. Polaris Power Play sales event. Get to your participating dealer for up to $800 in rebates and as low as 3.99% APR on select ATVs.
Our team just got stronger.
I think Dale will be able to take it to a new level.
Become part of this winning team. The National Guard.
We gave you a glimpse of it on Hotpass, and you're seeing it in the upper right corner of your screen on ABC. Kyle Busch being pushed back into the garage area. The engine has expired, and it looks like his day is over once again. Dale Earnhardt Jr. trying to fight back and grab the lap back that he has lost. He is running in the 29th spot now. We're having the crew clean the oil on the racetrack and on pit road. So issues with the 18 for the second week in a row. And Dale Jr. now trying to get back that lap that he has lost.
Rick, I'm not sure that Kyle Busch will be able to overcome these two bad races to start this chase here in 2008.
Back-to-back issues. You see the points as of now. Kyle Busch will continue to fall back. He's 186 points out of the championship hunt now. Carl Edwards is leading. The only other car that is behind the wall other than the 18 is the 26 of Jamie McMurray. So if the 18 is not able to battle back and make his way onto the racetrack to log some laps, then he could fall all the way back to 42nd, and two finishes of that nature are not going to give him an opportunity to win a championship.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad deal, but he's gone now. He's finally bloated up. Yeah, I just got. Yeah, it was close. Oh.
It's amazing how Dale Jr. can be upbeat after what he's already gone through today. But he looks at Kyle Busch and he realizes it could be worse.
I got a fiberglass. We'll see what happens right here. Casey's first on the inside. Looks like we're going to be about sixth in line. So we'll just keep playing this for right now. We got 4 cars behind us, so we'll just keep outrun these guys, keep making it better so we can maybe get the lucky dog. Then we'll tune on it some more for you. Yeah.
Remember, that's what it's all about, trying to get that lucky dog. We have over half this race to go yet. We're not even halfway, so a lot of time left, Rick.
So what Tony Uri Jr. was talking about, Casey Mears is 24th. We are 6 back from that. We'll be right back.
Hey, Kevin Harvick here, and I'm just celebrating my latest victory. You see, I switched to Nationwide Insurance and saved a lot on my car insurance, and you can too. Just call 877-NW Series for a quote today, and you can save like up to $500. Plus, you can enter to win the ultimate NASCAR experience and meet me trackside in Las Vegas. Just call 877-NW Series today to switch and save. Nationwide is on your side.
Welcome back to Feel Better Fast, the show that delivers rapid relief. John from Nashville, what's on your mind?
My girlfriend says I need to get off the couch and get in shape.
Hey, try skipping those nachos to reduce your drag.
That or try taking a lap around your living room every time we pit.
How about trying a different girlfriend? What?
We're live on the air. What's on your mind, caller?
The guys are waiting. Get quick advice at feelbetterfasttv.com.
Kyle Busch leading the field. They're 3 wide.
Now the chase for the Sprint Cup comes to you with NASCAR Sprint Cup Mobile. Dropkick yourself into the drama with live race radio, real-time stats, and live team chatter. Only from Sprint and only on the Now Network.
Race fans, log on to NASCAR.com and see how you can customize your own driver apparel items. Only at the NASCAR.com Superstore, the official online store of NASCAR.
Welcome back. Dale Jr. trying to heat the tires up and clean them off as we're getting ready for the green flag once again. Restarting, we will be the 6th car back on the inside.
All right, cover to the green. Pacing truck is in.
And we are trying
to... All right, get ready. Get ready. Great.
Trying to get by the 5.
Still lined up outside. Still outside the 1 car.
Casey Mears is the highest scored lap down
still
race car.
There. Enter door the 1. Clear behind him if you want it. The 12's 2 back. Clear by 2. Clear by 1. Outside the 12. Outside. Enter door. So the 12 outside. They're going to hold behind him. Still there at your door. Still clear behind him if you want it there. 23 back. Still clear by 2. Clear by 2 to the 20.
Cars running side by side.
Outside the 20. Still outside there, the 20. He's got the 6-inch bumper there now. 6-inch bumper. Outside.
Trying to battle
there
the
at your
cars.
doors. And the 55 trying to go with him. Still outside there, 55-inch bumper. Still outside. Just the 6 now clear behind him. Looking outside. Clear by 3.
That 7 is a lap down car behind us. Robbie Gordon. Matt Kenseth continuing to lead. Carl Edwards runs 2nd. Mark Martin is 3rd. Greg Biffle 4th. And Clint Boyer rounding out our top 5.
Clear by 3 to the 7 mirror. Clear by 3. Outside is your door. Your bumper. Clear.
There's one spot. '26 of Jamie McMurray has made his way back onto the racetrack.
Inside at your bumper. Clear.
With Jamie back on the racetrack, that could be another spot that the 18 would lose today in the points championship battle.
I'm sure by virtue of the fact that that 26 car is a Roush Fenway car, that they're going to want to get that car back on the racetrack.
7, he's diving in the corner, getting a big run. Tossed out, inside, caution is out.
8th caution of the day. And oh, by the way, we haven't made it to the halfway point as of yet.
I ain't got no grip. They're spinning out or pushing.
Sam Hornish Jr. struggling in the 77 today. He's brought out the last 2 cautions. Dale Jr. was able to get by 1 car. The 2 of Kurt Busch to move into the 28th spot. That means he has 4 cars in front of him. One of those will receive the lucky dog, so that means there will be 3 in front of him that he will be trying to fight for that lucky dog, the Aaron's lucky dog. The 5 of Casey Mears receives the lucky pass.
Which one of them you think is the biggest problem, the end or off or in the center? They one worse than the other, to be honest with you. Just slide the back in the end. Yeah, might slide the back in the center, it might push, it might slide the back off, it might push. It's just not got any grip. It's always loose the end though. All right. The car is just up on top of the racetrack, especially in the back of the car.
Guys waiting to go over the wall. So with Casey Mears getting the free pass, there will be.
I'm sorry, Rick. Tony Jr. would like to keep the track position if he could, but I think we've run long enough now. I think that most of these guys are going to come down pit road, don't you?
Yeah, the last time we were on pit road was lap 157. And this caution coming out on lap 185. We're on lap 188 now. So enough laps that we should see the field make their way onto pit road once again.
If we can keep nipping at it, as you mentioned, we got by the 2 of Kurt Busch. That left 4 cars in front of us that were 1 lap down. Casey Mears got the free pass. That left 3. If we can have a good pit stop without too many adjustments that slow down the pit stop and maybe beat another one of those cars off pit road,
Here, we open here.
Maybe in line here to get that free pass here in the next caution or 2.
Phil, would there be any benefit of doing just a 2-tire stop?
I don't know, with as much as Dale Jr. struggling with a car right now, I don't know that it would be advantageous to do that. I think, yes, you would get the track position. It may work great if you get a quick caution flag, but if you have to run for a long, extended period of time, it may really hurt him, especially with as much as he's struggling with a car right now.
Coming on to pit road now.
Y'all ready? Yeah, pit. Head away. Come on, bud. 5, 4, 3, 2.
A number of cars did stay on the racetrack.
Stay 1 lane. Clear behind the 1 there. 3800.
Junior makes his way back out onto the racetrack. Stay with us in the lower left corner of the screen. We'll be going green in 1 lap.
Albite, people are wondering, how does Cheez-It do it?
I know. They just go.
money. Lots and lots of cheese baked into little bites. Cheez-It, the big cheese.
I was an intelligence analyst in the U.S. Army.
Warrant officer with the 18th Airborne Corps.
82nd Airborne.
Green Beret.
91 Echo, dental assistant.
Chemical officer, and I served in Iraq.
The Army taught me how to be a team player.
To be decisive.
I learned how to be a leader.
To be strong mentally
and emotionally. As it turns out, camouflage is a great way to get noticed. 150 careers in the strength America's top employers are looking for.
I am Army Strong.
I am Army Strong. See what it's like at GoArmy.com.
I'm here with Casey Kane to introduce the Allstate Safe Driving Bonus Check. Just drive safe for 6 months.
And Allstate will send a check right to your mailbox.
Because the best drivers in the world deserve it. Wow. Like I said, accident forgiveness, part of your choice auto, only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
Great, just one more. I'm super sorry about your commercial.
Hey, Harry. How's your weekend?
Awesome! Gentlemen, start your engines. I felt the grandstand shake. I smelled the rubber. I tasted the exhaust. I heard the roar of pure horsepower.
NASCAR, huh?
Pocono Raceway!
Catch the action in 2009 on June 7th, the Pocono 500. August 2nd, the Pennsylvania 500. Call 1-800-RACEWAY or visit PoconoRaceway.com. To feel the excitement, you've gotta be there.
Mustard?
Still outside there, still there, still there, outside the 50, he's got the 99 trying to go with him. Still outside, still outside. Still outside there, lined up outside there, two outside. One outside, just one outside. Still there at your door, the 99 car.
What a great pass.
Still outside there, still there. Still outside there, the 99, 17 at your bumper. Outside at your door now, outside. Still lined up outside there. Still outside there at your door. At your door there. Still there. Still there. 99 car, still there. Still there. 17 trying to go with him. Still there. Still there. All clear by 1. 16's 1 back.
Sixth in line right now, Rick, of the cars that are one out.
Outside. Still there, just 16 car. All clear behind them, all clear behind 2 to the 8.
Roush Fenway cars lined up now. That 15 of Paul Menard is running up there, and we're competing with the 19, the 83, the 2, the 01, and the 9 for the Lucky Dog.
Inside there at your bumper, the 8 car. Inside the 8. Clear the 8, just the 15 inside there now, just the 15. Inside at your door. Still down there at your door. Still there.
Dale Jr.
Still
going
inside,
to the outside
middle of the track
15.
there now at your door. Middle of the track at your door. At your door. Still there. Still inside it. Still there on your tight. Still there inside the 15 at your bumper.
Little loose.
Still
Checks
there,
up.
Still there. Side. Still there. The 15 at your bumper. Still there. Still there. Still at your bumper there. Still at your bumper. At your bumper. Clear.
Take a deep breath, and we move forward. There's loose again coming off of turn 4. You hear the wheels break free as he gets out of turn 4 into the gas, and the RPMs rev extremely high. Closing in on the halfway point of this race. Already, it's been slowed 8 times for cautions.
Hey, right with you. It's clear by 4 to 29 behind him. Inside there, inside the 8. Still there, 29's trying to go with him. Inside at your door, 07's 2 behind him. At your bumper there, 07, clear by 5 behind him.
That completes the halfway point.
Inside. He's clear behind him. 7's 4 back. Still clear by 1. Clear by 1. Bring it inside to 7. That's your bumper. Still there at your door. 72 behind him. All clear. All clear.
That 7 is another car we were battling for the lucky dog.
It's really, really loose. In both.
Take a look at this just moments ago. Dale Jr. talking about loose. Upper left corner of your screen. Look at that wiggle. And right by the 20 goes.
Still clear by 2 of the 21. He's clear by 4 to the 7.
As we talked about, Rick.
All clear. All clear.
Very difficult to make any good time.
Clear by 5 to 31.
Really, really loose like Dale Jr. is right now.
They're clear by 2. He's clear by 5.
Again, coming out of turn 4.
Inside the 31 there, be clear behind him there, 55's 4 back.
You can just hear the RPMs revving as he comes out of the turns. The back wheels break free.
Inside to 55, clear by 4 behind him, clear by 4 to the 7.
Dale Jr. still trying to find a way around this racetrack where he can make up ground. But as loose as this car is, it's been extremely difficult for Jr. to even hold his position. Now scored in the 31st spot in front of us. 1 lap down is the 9, the 01, the 2, the 19, the 7, and the 83. So 6 cars in front of us to benefit from the Aaron's Lucky Dog. Upper right corner of the screen, you see Kyle Busch being interviewed. Poor finishes by Kyle Busch, and you can probably write him off for the 2008 Sprint Cup Championship. Kyle was asked in that interview, what does this do to your championship hunt? says it doesn't matter at this point. He didn't want to get back out on the racetrack and get in anybody's way. In front of the field, it's our teammate, the 48 of Jimmy Johnson. Ryan Newman runs second. Jeff Gordon is third. Dave Blaney and Juan Pablo Montoya round out your top five. We'll be right back with more Hot Pass after these messages.
When a crossover can get 24 miles per gallon and take 7 people along for the ride, suddenly the whole world changes. Discover Flex from Ford. Drive one.
Hey, kid, what's going on, big guy?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, you're gonna love this. I'm wearing the new Hanes boxer briefs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they don't ride up your leg. Check it out.
Yo, yo.
Charlie Sheen! Charlie Sheen!
Underwear that stays put. New from Hanes. That's the Comfort Fit Promise.
Did you park it for me?
Awesome.
This is Detective Tyler, and he back.
In the blink of an eye, Detective Sam Tyler's whole world rewound. Back to 1973. And he has no idea why.
This is my desk, my computer. Like 2001, A Space Odyssey.
Harvey Keitel, Michael Imperioli, Gretchen Mol, and Jason O'Mara.
Do we have a warrant?
Here's your warrant.
Perfect.
ABC's Life on Mars. The series premiere Thursday, October 9th at 10/9 Central on ABC.
Oh, could everyone please aim their remote at one of these slow images? Now pick a fast one. Excellent. You've now demonstrated for yourself the difference between DSL and Roadrunner high-speed online. Add all these extra features over our advanced fiber network, and you'll see why Roadrunner zooms past DSL every time.
Call Time Warner Cable for special savings on Roadrunner high-speed online. Don't delay. Call today. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
The DirecTV Rewards Visa Card delivers more DirecTV for less. Turn your everyday purchases into discounts on our exclusive sports packages, your favorite premium movie channels, or state-of-the-art HD DVRs. Apply today and you'll get $5 off your monthly DirecTV bill for a full year. There's simply no limit to the DirecTV Rewards Visa Card. Call now and let the savings begin.
This is big.
Welcome back. 183 laps remaining in this.
Door there. Doing your door. And your door and your bumper clear.
In this race, and Dale Jr. taking a position away from the 83, so that will move him up into the 30th spot. And that means there are 5 cars now in front of him. If he is trying to get that lucky dog to get back on the lead lap. The 7 of Robbie Gordon would be the next car he will have to battle with. Earnhardt Jr. seems to be battling back now as we get a little further on in this run.
You know, Rick, on that last longer run, it seemed like the car got better as we went. Really a handful in the short run, but it seemed like it got better as we went.
Again, the 5 of Casey Mears that went by is a lead lap race car. Greg Biffle was complaining earlier, saying someone needs to tell NASCAR the 11 is leaking some oil. When he was behind the 11, his camera was covered with oil, and so he was thinking that it was the 11 of Denny Hamlin that was leaking oil onto the racetrack. So we saw up in the upper right corner, Greg Biffle's been able to go by that 11. Denny Hamlin, part of Joe Gibbs Racing, already the 18 of Kyle Busch behind the wall and out of this race because of an engine expiring. Could there be an issue? This is actually Regan Smith's onboard in your upper left. And there's Denny Hamlin. Hamlin's beside him, now in front of him, and take a look at this onboard camera and what happens to it. As he's behind Denny Hamlin, you see the fluid and what looks like oil buildup on that camera lens. So that was the reason that there's been some communication back and forth between the drivers and their spotters and trying to let NASCAR know that there could be some oil coming out of that 18 or the 11.
Boy, that would be huge championship blow for the 11 car if something like that were to befall him, just like it did his teammate Kyle Busch.
It's official. NASCAR has stated the 18 of Kyle Busch is out of the race. Kyle Busch now drops to 12 of the 12 in the chase for the Sprint Cup. 231 points back. What an amazing turn of events in the first two races of this chase for the Cup.
Rick, I just don't know how he's going to be able to overcome something like that. I really don't. You know, the problem is, 231 points is an awful lot, but as hot as he was with the first 26 races, you would think maybe if he strung together some wins, he could do it. But there's so many guys that he needs to leapfrog, obviously, back there in 12th, that it may be insurmountable.
A guy looking to repeat once again. Three-peat is the 48 of Jimmy Johnson as he currently leads this race. Jimmy Johnson has really come on as of late. Running extremely well. Dale Earnhardt Jr. again fighting to try to get back on the lead lap. He runs 30th. There are 5 cars in front of him. 1 lap down. We'll be right back.
Hey, Domino's.
Hey. Guess what I did with my 30 minutes?
30-minute abs?
Uh-huh.
Domino's, you got 30 minutes.
Here it comes.
The Domino's NASCAR meal deal.
You got a large one-topping pizza.
You got your choice of chicken.
You got 2 20-ounce bottles of Coke Zero.
You got it all for $19.99.
Domino's.
You got 30 minutes.
No marketing fluff. No ridiculous claims. Just a promise. The ride says it all. Can-Am. Find out for yourself at the Ride Says It All Tour.
12 summers of boat hauling. 6 minutes to soccer practice. 63 miles of commuting daily. For any extreme, from the road to the racetrack, nothing beats Mobil 1, the official motor oil of NASCAR, and the choice of over half of all NASCAR teams. So put some NASCAR in your car with the One, Mobil 1.
Let there be goosebumps. Let there be goosebumps and pre-race jitters and fingernails bitten down to the nub. Let there be underdogs and alpha dogs. Let there be real-life action heroes, non-stop chase scenes, and bragging rights that change hands with every lap. Let there be simmering rivalries and burning rubber. And let there be just enough goosebumps to tide us over until the next green flag drops.
And welcome back. Now the problem is that Jimmy Johnson is running so fast around the racetrack, he is beginning to lap other cars. And so he has put the 6 of David Reagan a lap down. That means that is one more car in front of us that we would have to get by to get the lucky dog. Not only is he gaining on the cars that are on the lead lap, but he's also gaining on us. You see that time behind leader. Obviously, that is a lap plus almost another lap. Earnhardt Jr. scored 30th. Kyle Busch now 43rd. More than likely that is where he will end up as he is out of this race.
So clear by 3, he's cleared by about straight away to the leader.
He will be the 43rd scored car of this race.
It sure seemed like he could do no wrong in the first 26 races. Unfortunately, that's with this format. What happens in the last 10 is so important.
We have a few emails that have come in, and the first one, Mike from Islip, New York, asks, how does Rick Hendrick decide which pit stall he is going to hang out in, or which pit box he will sit on top of? Phil, you got any idea on that one?
Well, I don't think it's anything organized. And Rick Hendrick will scan all 4 channels. He'll scan Dale Jr.'s channel. He'll also scan Jeff Gordon's and Jimmy Johnson, obviously Casey Mears. And I think he just kind of floats around them just to make sure that the guys know that he's there to support them and whatever they may need. So I think that's I think it's less structured than an organized plan. I think he goes where he thinks he might be needed. You know, we had a situation last week at Loudon where Rick got on the radio and said some encouraging words to Dale Jr. and talked about how good his car was. And hang in there, and he ended up getting a top 5 finish. And I'm sure he probably does the same thing on other radios. So again, I don't think it's anything that's necessarily a plan. It's just kind of takes the day as it comes.
Thank you, Mike. That's Islip, New York. By the way, I was corrected by all of our friends from New York immediately after I said that. But Islip, New York. Mike, thank you for your question. Again, fire those at us. Hotpass at directtv.com. Any questions you have, we'll try to get answered. Remember to include your name and hometown so we can recognize who sends us those emails. Up in the upper right corner of your screen, the 48 of Jimmy Johnson on pit road. The 99 of Carl Edwards now your race leader. Jeff Gordon runs second. Matt Kenseth third. Dave Blaney still holding on to a top 5.
Cleared by a good straightaway to the leader still. Good job.
Talked about the pit window being around
there, clear.
Around 80 laps. With 160 to go when Jimmy Johnson pitted. Good shot that he could make it on one more stop.
Outside by himself there. Outside. Still there. Be clear behind him if he gets you. Clear by 4 to
28. Battling us for position. One is actually
all clear, all clear. Good job.
On the back of the lead lap. He's 21st place race car. There's the 11. Right rear looks down on the 11. Again, we talked about the potential of fluid coming out of that race car, but now it's the right rear tire that is down, and we're also hearing rumors that he may be making a hard left turn into the garage area. There's a battle for the lead. Or second, Matt Kenseth has taken second away from Jeff Gordon.
Side, all clear.
by the 41. He's 2 laps down. Green flag pit stops taking place. We are about 20 laps away from our green flag pit stop. And now the 99 scored as our race leader. There are only 19 cars on the lead lap. David Reagan is scored in 20th. He is the first car a lap down. Word from the garage
Still clear by 5 of the 22. He's got tires all trying to pound you.
a broken drive shaft for the 11 of Denny Hamlin. So more problems for Chase drivers.
That is really amazing.
Clear by 1. Clear by 5 to the 1.
Right now, Denny Hamlin shown in the 36th position. He's going to continue.
Outside here. Outside the 22. Outside. Clear behind him. All clear.
To drop at least one more spot here in the next few laps.
Dale Jr. trying to stay down toward the bottom of the racetrack. Early on in the first run, he was sneaking up the racetrack, got pretty high, and then after the right rear blew, he has tried to stay down toward the bottom of the racetrack.
We're probably about 15 to 20 laps away from a green flag pit stop here. It would be really nice if we could catch a caution in the interim.
Dale Jr. now scored 25th, up to 24th. Again, cars coming onto pit road. Jumped up to 23rd. There are 5 cars in front of us, 1 lap down. The 48 is now scored a lap down. Again, came in on a green flag pit stop.
Clear by 12 there, and it's right away to the leader.
Up to 22nd.
00 is going to be pitting this lap. He's 3rd car up there ahead of you. Pitting this lap on the bottom up here. All clear.
And 26, 22 laps off the pace as we go by him.
All clear, all clear.
15 still a lead lap car. Actually scored 14th is Paul Menard. And Dale Jr. has been able to run with him. Cars on the lead lap now. As
you're clear by 10, I have 15 in front of you pitting this lap. 15 is going to be pitting this lap.
Drivers continue to make their green flag stops.
All clear, clear by 12.
That would be a pass for position if we can get by the 7 of Robbie Gordon. Looking to the inside, Robbie Gordon losing it.
He's digging.
Very close there, he got
you're
loose.
All clear, you're all clear.
Chased it up the racetrack. Dale Jr. right by him. up into the 20th spot.
Robbie Gordon slowed as he got down into turn number 1, so I have to believe that he had something going wrong. Maybe a right rear tire going down when he got to turn 1.
So Dale Jr. still fighting to get back on the lead lap. We'll be right back. Stay with us in the lower left corner of your screen.
When you want to get away,
Both.
Enterprise will pick you up and get you going to romantic weekends. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
What's new in the neighborhood? All you can eat riblets, all you can eat shrimp, or all you can eat chicken fingers. Your choice, starting at just $9.99 for a limited time only, and only at Applebee's. It's a whole new neighborhood.
It's time saving energy costs less. It's time guaranteed low prices got even lower. We know times are tough. That's why the Home Depot is lowering the cost on hundreds of items throughout the store, including energy-efficient ones like ceiling fans and programmable thermostats. So the products that save you the most money will save you even more. The Home Depot. You can do it, we can help.
You're supposed to be my friend.
Next Sunday, a new journey begins as Extreme Makeover Home Edition crosses the country to celebrate a season of real heroes.
People, are you ready?
It starts with one woman
Good morning.
and the 14 kids she's taken in. It's our biggest family ever. The 2-hour season premiere of ABC's Extreme Makeover Home Edition, next Sunday at 7, 6 Central, part of National Stay-at-Home Week on ABC.
Welcome back. Race leader Carl Edwards right on our back bumper. Carl gets by us. That would put us 2 laps down.
All clear by 2.
Right now, Dale Earnhardt Jr. scored 16th. Take a look at the comparison of lap times.
Clear by 2 there. You got the 7 right behind him with tires. Clear by 2. Clear by 1 over the 24. He's got tires there. The 4 coming with a run here. Inside the 24. He clear behind him. Clear by 4 to the 7. Clear by 1 to the 7. 99 2 behind him. Inside the 7 there.
7-4.
7 there. It's your door. It's your door there.
4 laps down.
Still inside there. It's your bumper. It's your bumper. The 7 comes. Hit next down 5. Say hi there. Say hi. It's your bumper there. Still inside. Be clear low behind him. 42 Sue back there.
Ideal situation would be a caution right now.
Be good.
Not going to happen that time.
Outside here. All clear, all clear. Inside the 42, be clear behind him.
99 on pit road, the 16's on pit road.
Be clear behind him, lots of room there. Pit this time by 3,800 at the line.
Saved us for another lap.
We're running out of time, Rick. Need a caution right now.
Dale Jr.'s going to bring it on to pit road.
Here you go, 3,800 at the line over here. 3,800 right there.
Again, that 99 of Carl Edwards pits just in front of us on pit road. He'll be gone by the time we get there. He's down and away, and we continue to move toward our pit stall.
All right, right there, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, there. a bunch of them coming here. They're going to be too wide back here. 22 and the 1. They're too wide behind them there. Outside, outside. Clear behind the 19. Clear behind the 19. All clear. Clear by 4 over the 16. Side there, still there, clear.
Green flag pit stops continuing to cycle through. We're scored 27. 2 laps down now.
Clear by 1. 16's coming with a run there. 1 back there. Looking inside to 16. 19's 2 behind him. Clear low.
Clint Boyer scored as your race leader. Jeff Burton runs second. Jimmy Johnson up to third. Jeff Burton coming off the pit road now.
Yeah, Clint Boyer as well coming off the pit road.
Puts the 48 of Jimmy Johnson back in front of this field. Dale Jr.
Nope, outside by himself. No pressure from behind. Still outside there. Outside at your door. Still there at your bumper. Clear.
Dale Jr. scored 26. Again, 2 laps down.
Real loose. In both.
Heard Dale Jr. say it's real
at your door. Bumper clear.
Hopefully that'll get better as the tire pressures come up, the fuel burns off.
Currently only 14 cars on the lead lap. The 20 of Tony Stewart scored 14th. But he's in jeopardy of going a lap down to race leader Jimmy Johnson. Carl Edwards running second, Matt Kenseth third, Ryan Newman is fourth, and Greg Biffle is fifth. Now only 5 chase drivers in the top 11.
It's amazing how things change. At one time was there 8 of the top 10 were chase drivers, and now only 5.
Carl Edwards running strong. He tries to reel in the 48. The 48 has been extremely strong today. 4.2 seconds was the difference last lap. This time it's 3.9. Little bumping going on the racetrack. Very close call there. In the upper right corner of your screen, you saw one car slowing down, the other one getting into the back of him. Dale Jr. talking about a very loose condition still on the car as he had just come in under green flag conditions. We'll have to make one more stop before the end of this race. Still very loose for Dale Jr. as we hear him getting back out of the throttle as he gets out of turn 2. We'll be right back with more from Dover after this.
Sometimes just getting to retirement seems impossible. That's where we come in. As one of the nation's 401k leaders, the Principal offers many simple ways to plan for retirement, making it easier for you to get where you're going. The Principal Financial Group will give you an edge.
Week 2, 2007. This was an aerial assault with 11 touchdown passes. It was a Hail Mary palooza that had both defensive coordinators updating their resumes. And you probably missed it because you only get 4 games with cable. Cable. There's only one way to get every game every Sunday. NFL Sunday Ticket, only from DirecTV. Highlight reel? The whole game was a highlight reel.
Switch now and get 4 months of our best TV package for free.
They're the world's most fascinating super mega celebs, and they're getting uncomfortably personal with Jimmy Kimmel.
You pee in the pool, true?
Everybody does. Jimmy Kimmel's Big Night of Stars, tonight at 7/6 Central, followed by the Primetime Emmys on ABC.
Next Sunday at 9/8 Central, it's the juiciest 5 years in the making season premiere.
I have a husband now. Whose?
ABC's Desperate Housewives, the season premiere next Sunday, 9/8 Central on ABC.
Eli Manning has to hit it to win. Oh,
It's good. It's good.
No, you win by 2.
I don't think so.
It's clearly stated.
I won.
How's that paperwork coming, guys?
Oh, it's good. Great, actually. Just sign on the fold.
Done.
Now's a great time to sign. Right now at your Toyota dealer, you can lease a new 2009 Corolla or Matrix for just $179 a month. Toyota, official vehicle of the New York Giants.
Oh, Michael K, no way! It's me, Glenn, long-time listener.
Hey, how you doing?
Nah, come on, we're best buds. We need our own handshake, right? We'll go, and then bro hug into the bro bot. I am a bro bot. And then boom, make it explode.
Oh, my card.
It's okay, don't worry, I can get it back, all right? What's your pin? Come on, seriously, what's your pin?
1050 ESPN Radio. Listen for your chance to win $10,000.
The most movie makeover Nate's ever.
Welcome back to the Monster Mile. It has been a beast for some today, including Dale Earnhardt Jr. They have struggled to find the handling on this race car. And then when the right rear tire went out for Dale Jr. on lap 142, did a lot of damage to the right rear quarter panel. They were on pit road for quite some time, getting the adjustments made to that race car. He was a lap down and had battled all the way up into a position where he only had 5 cars in front of him, and he was positioning himself for the lucky dog. And after a long green flag run,
So there's your door there, and your bumper, clear.
the race leaders were able to catch up to him and put him 2 laps down. And so now Dale Earnhardt Jr. finds himself 2 laps down, running 26th in this race. There are 16 cars on the lead lap.
If Dale Jr. could hang in there and maybe somehow eke out a top 20 with everything that went wrong today, that wouldn't be too bad. I know that would take a hit compared to the guys that finish up in the top 2 or 3 spots, but you know, could be worse. It could be like Kyle Busch, who's going to finish 43rd, and Denny Hamlin, who's 30-some laps behind now and back out on the racetrack.
Yeah, those are 2 cars that Dale Earnhardt Jr. is not going to have a problem with, it doesn't seem like. But we talk about the mulligan or the free pass or the opportunity. Will everyone have a bad race? And could this be Dale Jr.'s bad race, and can he rebound from it? That's going to be the big question. Currently running 26th. Say he does finish 20th. If that's his worst finish of this chase, can he still win the championship? A lot would say yes. They talk about an average finish of 7th being what it takes to win this championship in the chase. He could end up averaging a 7th place finish if he has strong performances from here on out.
That's exactly right, Rick. And you know, it's tough to overcome a 43rd though, and have a 7th or an 8th place average for the year or for these 10 races. So you can overcome a 20th place finish or a 22nd place finish, but it's going to be tough to overcome a 43rd place finish.
Yeah, take a look at our average finish in the chase from past chase champions: 8.9, 8.7, 10.8, and 5.0. 5.0. And there's another caution. We have debris on the racetrack in turn number 3. This caution coming out on lap 292. 109 laps to go.
Same deal, just start that way, too loose. Yeah.
Really a great opportunity for the 88 team to take some chances, make an adjustment here, see if they can get this car to
pressure change. Seat better. It's pretty loose at the start, but it seems better for the car. Right.
We're hearing they're going to send jet dryers out onto the racetrack.
Arrow's open to the caution car. We'll pit second half by.
Rick, there are 7 cars right now being shown 2 laps down, so a more immediate concern is to beat those other 6 cars.
Lead lap cars ducking on to pit road. Again, out front of the field, it's the 48. Jimmy Johnson, Carl Edwards runs second, Matt Kenseth third.
Jimmy's lead right there. Carl was second. Okay, I don't see Jimmy. Hey, he's down there in his pit stall, halfway down pit road.
Tony Jr., all the lettering is wore off that right rear. I don't know if that was from contact or if something's rubbing it. Just maybe we'll check it.
48.99 off of pit road.
Goddamn, being loose. Melted the little color off.
Dale Jr. talks about the color being melted off the right rear tire.
On that 78. Said he's going to stop short, but you never know.
'78, 8 laps down.
$30,100 at 00's pulling off there. There you go. Behind the 1, Tony Jr. Good pull. Head away.
Stop short. Come on in. Just get the nose in. Come on, right here. 2. There.
Adam Miller, DJ Richardson, our tire changers, Ben Fishbeck, Matt Myers, our carriers, Rick Pigeon, our jack man, Chris Mazulka, our gas man, and Jason Dalrymple, our catch can man.
Go. 1 lane.
Outside, 3800. In the middle there. In the middle there. Still outside there. All clear.
28 was a car that we're racing that's 2 laps down. 21 and 2 are also 2 laps down. We want to stay in front of them.
The 19 of Elliott Sadler, the 66 of Scott Riggs, the 9 of Casey Kane, and the 7 of Robbie Gordon also are the cars 2 laps down.
This point right here would be a good time to talk about who we're racing our same lap, so we can concentrate on trying to get those spots.
Yeah, 10-4, we're going to be racing a 21 and a 2. Then we got like 5 guys behind us. Be Elliott, the 66, 9, 28, and the 7 are behind us. 3 doing it all now, but those are the guys we're racing.
It's exactly what we were talking about, Rick.
Racing at 9 and a 2.
That's our immediate concern right now.
You know, there's like 6 guys on 1 lap down in front of that. There is exactly 16 cars on or 17 cars on the lead lap.
5 cars 1 lap down. The 5, the 38, the 15, the 1, and the 6.
3 laps down.
The 9 and the 2 are scored in front of us. In 23rd and 24th, we're back in 25th. The 9 and the 2, both 2 laps down. Then the 28, 21, 7, 19, and 66, all on the same lap. As Dale Jr. was just asking and talking about, this would be a good time to figure out who we're racing. Race takes on a completely different look for Dale Jr. Being 2 laps down, you've got to race the ones that you can get positions from. Some of that Barabond has come off of the right side of the car. Four fresh tires, the safety crew continuing to clean this racetrack off. They made a chassis adjustment to the car as well to try to get it just a bit better. The next 5 races on the schedule, Dale Jr. hasn't won at Kansas, but he's got 4 top 10s there. And then on to Talladega, where you would have to be a favorite going into that race. Lowe's and Martinsville hasn't found victory lane, but Atlanta he has. So looking to put this one behind us, trying to get a good finish here at this racetrack, and then start building momentum when we move off to Kansas next week. Dale Jr. tucks right in behind the 1 of Martin Truex Jr. Now Martin Truex Jr. is 1 lap down.
Racing that 2 and that 9 up there.
Rick, remember we talked to Tony Jr. last week, and he said the first 2 races of this chase are the ones that really worried him. Last week at Loudon and this week at Dover, and obviously got out of Loudon with a top 5 finish, but not quite so fortunate here. But hopefully we can salvage maybe a top 20, something like that, and then go get him in Kansas.
Now running 25th. He can make up 2 spots of the cars that are 2 laps down.
Mike, get ready. Get ready. Bring it green. Oh, there in front of you there. 1 outside, 1 outside. From outside there, just 12 at your door. Just 29 now, just 29. Clear by 1 behind him. All clear, all clear. Clear by 2, clear by 2. Clear by 1 to the 28, clear by 1 to the 28. Nope, not the 1, 28's with you, 1 back, inside there, it's your door. It's your door, still there, on your tight, that's your bumper, clear, all clear.
Dale Jr. looking for the 2 and the 9.
Get up funny and stay low there. 15 low up high. You're clear by 3 to the 44. Clear by 2. And clear by 1.
15 is a lap down car.
Nope. Just 15 outside. 44 is 1 back. Sign at your door. Still there. At your door. At your door still. Still there. At your door. At your door. Still there. At your door there. 44 is still 1 back. At your door. 15 car on your tight there. At your bumper clear. All clear. Good job.
Greg Biffle, Carl Edwards, Jimmy Johnson, Matt Kenseth, and Mark Martin are your top 5. Then it's Jeff Gordon, Dave Blaney, Kevin Harvick, David Rudiman, and Clint Boyer, your top 10.
Those Roush Fenway cars are ganging up on our teammate Jimmy Johnson.
Pretty strong today. Roush Fenway here at
there you go.
Dover, Delaware.
At your door. At your door. Still there on your tight. At your bumper. At your bumper on your tight there. At your door. Still there at your bumper. Still there. Still there. Still outside there. Still at bumper. Enter your door here. Still there, enter your door. Enter your bumper. Still there. Clear, all clear, good job.
Number 9.
There you go.
One more racing for position.
Outside by himself, enter your door. Still there, enter your bumper. Clear.
There's 24th. Now he sets his sights on the 2.
Clear by 5 over the 44. I'll let you know if he gets there. He'll get that too.
Difficult part to comprehend when you're in a situation like this. Dale Jr. running faster than the 44, who right now is 8th on the racetrack. Ran faster than the 22,
Clear by 2,
who's 9th.
he's clear by 7 behind him. He dived in the corner.
And Dale Jr. 2 laps down, running 24th.
Clear by 1 there. Clear by 7 behind him for the 07. Clear by 1. Coming with a run here. Looking inside, inside. Clear by 5 behind him, inside. Inside. No inside all the way at the bottom. Enter your door. Enter your door. Enter your bumper. Clear.
Michael Waltrip Racing have an impressive
07 4 back. 22 10 behind him.
impressive day as well, with David Rudeman now running in the 8th spot, Michael running in the 12th spot.
Clear by 1 over the 07. He's clear by 12 still. Inside all the way at the bottom. He's clear behind him. He's clear behind him. All clear. Good job.
Clint Boyers 07.
Go, man. That 22 is no pressure from behind. We'll use these guys to get to that 2 car.
He's 9th. So now, as TJ Major said, we'll use these guys to get to the 2 car. So work behind these the lead lap cars. And you see, gaining on that 2, and they are saying, wait a minute. The 2 has got some debris about to flap off and fly off of that car.
Get your bumper and clear.
And we're hearing the 77 just got a black flag for debris that had come off of his race car. Opposite end of the spectrum for the 88 team. He was loose, now way too tight.
You know, Rick, I've been thinking that the average finish for the Chase champion is about 8 or something like that historically.
That's correct.
Over the years. If you start out with a 43rd place finish, it would take you 6 or 7 wins to get your average finish down to about 8. So that's how difficult it is to overcome a 43rd place finish like Kyle Busch has, not to mention the poor finish he had last week at Loudon.
Yeah, back-to-back poor finishes for Kyle Busch can almost guarantee him that that championship has slipped out of his fingers. You can't discount what he's done over the season, though. And now the black flag comes out for the 2 of Kurt Busch. His brother Kyle Busch has really set a blistering pace all year long, and whatever he drives, he's won 19 races in the top 3 series of NASCAR.
You're clear by 3. He's clear by 3 to the 31. There's a big hole behind the 31 if these guys get there. Still clear by 2.
Greg Biffle, Carl Edwards, Matt Kenseth, 1, 2, 3 on the racetrack.
Inside there, the 22 car. All the way in the bottom. 31's going with him. 31's with him there. Still inside. Still inside there. Clear low. Clear low.
Mark Martin runs 4th. Our 2 teamates are 5th and 6th.
Be clear behind him. Big hole to the 9. Clear by 12 to the 9.
Jimmy Johnson runs 5th. Jeff Gordon runs 6th. Casey Mears is running in the 18th spot. He's a lap down car. He is the highest scored lap down car, so if caution were to come out, he would receive the Aaron's Lucky Dog. The Women's Auxiliary of Motorsports is hosting their 2nd annual Wham Jam charity concert on Saturday, October 18th from 5 to 10:30 p.m.
Clear
at the
by 7 over the 55. He runs the high side there.
Wireless Amphitheater in Charlotte, North Carolina. Featured acts include Rick Springfield, Eddie Money, Lou Graham, and John Wayne. It's a throwback to the 80s. Now, Wham is a non-profit organization that enriches the lives of women, children, and families through educational and wellness programs. For tickets to the concert, log on to livenation.com. For more information, log on to whamimcinc.org, or you can call 704-932-FANS. We will be right back with more from Dover.
At no direct cost to the company, it was a perfect fit. Find out more at forbusiness.com.
Ode to the Subway Big Philly cheesesteak. If freshly baked bread, melted cheese, and a mountain of juicy grilled steak ain't brotherly love, what is? The Subway Big Philly cheesesteak. Subway, eat fresh.
A woman called me on the phone. She told me I was going to be arrested.
Oh my God. So who deposited the money?
Somebody set me up.
Who is this?
We have planned your escape.
Somehow, someone is pulling his strings.
How are you doing this?
Do what you're told. Disobey and you die.
What if it's a decoy to distract us from something 50 times bigger?
Eagle Eye, rated PG-13. This Friday only in theaters and IMAX.
We took a poll and asked what Americans want, and unanimously they said,
free gasoline. Free gasoline.
Free gasoline every day.
How about $2,900 in free gasoline every day?
You know I like 29.
Shell is giving away $2,900 in free gasoline every day, plus thousands of other prizes. Just pick up a game card at a participating Shell station. Scratch off the gunk and go online for your chance to win.
Hurry in today for your game card while supplies last.
One. And the man in the back said everyone attack, and he turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I rock and roll you in, turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
Ballroom is back.
Ballroom blitz.
ABC's Dancing with the Stars, a live 3-night premiere event, begins tomorrow, 8/7 Central on ABC.
22 behind him there. Still inside the 42. Clear low, clear by 1, clear by 1.
Well, at least some people are having a nice day.
Inside the 28 car, big hole behind him with the 9. Be clear by 10 behind him with the 9.
Guys on the way out to their favorite fishing
all clear,
hole.
All clear, clear by 10.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. running in the 23rd spot. He is the highest scored 2-lap down race car.
We are racing at 28. Stay right there with him if you can.
Moments ago on the radio, Dale Jr. was talking about the different lines that he's running on the track.
I can run on top, do a better job of maintaining, but I can't make the tires not blow out up there. Right.
So he said he can run up top and maintain better, but he was worried about probably losing that right rear tire once again. That was the line he was running early on in this race, and then we blew the right rear tire, got completely sideways on the racetrack. Dale Jr. saved that race car, didn't hit anything, brought it onto pit road, went a lap down, and they went to work on that right rear quarter panel.
Clear by 6 over the 43. He's clear by 6 over the 12.
The 28 now has gotten by us for a position. That's Travis Quapple in the 28. Robbie Gordon behind us in the 7. Those would be the 2 cars.
Inside all the way in the bottom there. 43 is inside there. All clear.
Two cars that we are racing for position on the track.
Enter door there. Be clear behind him. 12-3 back with a run.
It's Carl Edwards and Mark Martin 1 and 2 on the racetrack. Greg Biffle runs 3rd. Matt Kenseth 4th. Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick, Jeff Gordon.
Big hole behind the 84. Now you got past about 3 other cars back there. It's clear by 1.
Clint Boyer, David Ruderman, and Dave Blaney are your top 10.
Inside, be clear behind him. 84-6 lined up in your mirror there, inside by himself.
And once again, the top 10 is dominated by chase drivers. 7 of the top 10 now are chase drivers.
All the way in the bottom, 84 is in the 6-2 behind him there. Inside 84, 6 is 2 behind him. All clear, 6 is 1 back, 5-7 is 5 behind him there. Inside. Inside the 6 there, stay clear behind him, clear by 4 to the 7. Racing the next 2 cars behind you. Inside the 7 there. Inside middle of the track. Enter door. Middle of the track there. Enter bumper. You're pulling him. All clear. 66 is 1 back behind him. Clear by 2. Inside all the way in the bottom there. Inside the 7 on the bottom. Inside. 66 trying to go with him. Inside. Still there. Inside the 66 there, be clear by 4 behind him for the 1. All clear by 3. Clear by 1. All clear. Inside the 1, be clear behind him, clear by 7 to the 9.
334 laps have been complete. 66 laps remain in this 400-mile, 400-lap race. Everyone would be inside of their pit window. The caution were to come out.
Looking inside on the bottom there. Inside the 11. Inside the 11 there. All clear. The 9's 4 behind him. 11's a lot of laps down there. Inside the 11, all the way in the bottom. Be clear behind him. Clear by 4.
37 laps to be exact.
Inside the 9 car on the bottom. Inside the middle of the track there now. Inside. Enter door. Enter bumper clear. All clear. Side by side your mirror. 21's on the outside of him. Inside.
Kyle Busch leading the field. They're 3 wide. Side by side. To the lead on the back straightaway.
Now the chase for the Sprint Cup comes to you with NASCAR Sprint Cup Mobile. Dropkick yourself into the drama with live race radio, real-time stats, and live team chatter. Only from Sprint and only on the Now Network.
There's a lot of people out here trying to carve out their American dream. While they have different lives, different jobs, different needs, they all rely on the same truck. Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling pickup.
Now, for a limited time, see your Ford dealer for our best offers of the year on all built Ford Tough trucks.
These are the trucks that are built in America.
From the network that changes lives on Extreme Makeover Home Edition comes a new series that celebrates the families who stay together and play together.
The game is on!
Tuesday, ABC brings the season's biggest new show right to your door. All you need to know is everything about your family.
What is the name of the girl your brother has his crush on?
ABC's Opportunity Knocks premieres Tuesday at 8, 7 Central, part of National Stay-at-Home Week on ABC.
Welcome back. 60 laps of racing to go. Dale Earnhardt Jr. currently running in the 26th spot. He is 2 laps down to race leader Carl Edwards. Mark Martin running second. Take a look at our championship standings as they run on the racetrack. Carl Edwards with a 30-point lead over Jimmy Johnson. They came in tied.
Your door, and your bumper, clear.
Greg Biffle, 55 back. Dale Earnhardt Jr. came into this race 4th in the point standings. Running 26 on the racetrack now, has him 155 points back. The story of the day, Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch, both with problems. Kyle Busch back-to-back weeks with very poor finishes, and today the worst finish you could ever imagine or possibly get. 43rd. He is out of this race, and more than likely,
leader 99 behind him.
More than likely out of the championship hunt. Carl Edwards trying to keep his momentum going. Jimmy Johnson running in the 5th spot. We talk about the average finish of our chase competitors that have went on to win the Sprint Cup. Average right around an 8th place finish. So there's very, very little room for error or problems. You would hope this would be the only bad week for Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the National Guard 88 Chevrolet team. Dale Jr. has been very quiet on the radio.
Clear by 7 over the 99. He's clear by 5 over the 9. Looking inside there, all clear, all clear.
That's the race leader. Carl Edwards looking to the inside.
Inside, it's your bumper there, all the way at the bottom. It's your door, it's your bumper clear, all clear. Inside there, all the way at the bottom. Inside, inside, still there, all clear, all clear. Inside on the bottom there, inside, all clear behind him. Give me a run a secondary, 5 back.
That'll make it 3 laps down now for Dale Earnhardt Jr. That's the difference between 1 and 2. Carl Edwards
clear by 3, he's clear by 5.
And the 8 of Mark Martin. They're running 1 and 2 on the racetrack.
Inside the 8, be clear behind him, all clear, 5 back.
It's great to see Mark Martin get that 8 car a good ride here. 2nd spot right now, actually catching the 99 of Carl Edwards a little bit. He's only a half second behind.
Guessing these chase competitors would love to see Mark Martin get up there and get in front of that 99. Bring Carl Edwards back a little bit closer to them. Again, there will have to be one more stop for everyone.
Back, got one on the wall up here, 3 and 4, slow down there, he's in the middle of the track. You're all clear, middle of the track, 42
will
car.
probably do it. The birthday boy Juan Pablo Montoya gets into the
He's
wall.
up high here now. He's up high on the front stretch.
Hotpass's own Randy Pemberton celebrating a birthday today too, Rick.
That's correct. I think Randy, what did Randy turn this week? Or today, 41? Is it?
He said 29. I'm
29, all right. I'm being told a number, but I'm not sure I should say it.
Yeah, we're getting a report that it might be 63.
There's no way that's possible.
I think that's a bit erroneous.
Unconfirmed number there, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. has now gone 3 laps down as we saw the 99 make its way by. It looked as though Mark Martin was going to get by the 99, and then the caution came out.
Not a quick yellow. We'll pit second time by.
So the final stop for everyone. Coming up as the lead lap cars make their way onto pit road.
You know, I like the fact that this caution came out because the 88 car seemed to be a little bit better at the beginning of the run. Remember, he ran all the way up and got to the front of the 2 lap down cars. So I like the fact that this caution came out. If the car's as good as it is on the short run, maybe we have something for him to get some of those spots back. But I'm not sure who a lot of the cars that we were racing that were 2 laps down probably did not get passed by our leader, Carl Edwards. So now they're pretty much out of reach of us.
Yeah, potentially, I think we have
5 cars. The lucky dog is going to be coming around the outside.
We have the possibility to get by or race with 2 different cars that are on the 3 lap down.
Coming outside near the 5 car.
In the same situation that we are in, 3 laps down. Now the 42 with its damage could hurt Juan Pablo Montoya's condition as far as staying not only on the lead lap, but maybe even staying on the racetrack.
Looks like we're racing the 66 of Scott Riggs, the 9 of Casey Kane, and the 19 of Elliott Sadler. Is that how you see it, Rick?
I believe so. The 66, though, might be just 2 laps down. They might not have gotten by the 66.
66 is going to peel off, and you're going to be 10 away at his stall there. He's going to peel off up here. You'll be 10 away when he peels off. There, you're 5, 4, 3, 2. Right there. One lane. Race clear out, clear all the way to the wall.
So as they cycle through, we'll find out. Where everyone is scored on the racetrack. We're being shown 27th. And we're hearing that the 44 of David Rudiman is going to be held 1 lap for pitting outside the box, and that is a very tough break for Rudiman, who's had a very strong car. Competitive today. Ran on the lead lap for most of this race. Now as we get inside of 46 laps of racing remaining, David Rudiman will go a lap down. Carl Edwards, Mark Martin 1 and 2 on the racetrack. We're hearing Carl Edwards took just 2 tires, so a little pit strategy.
Yeah, 2 tires with 46 laps to go. That I'll tell you, that could be stretching it. Carl looked like he had an awfully good car. Didn't look like
that 6 and the 9 there.
Didn't look like necessarily that he would need to.
Anybody can have close behind us there, Tony Jr.
Do that kind of strategy for
the
track
19's
position.
the only one to be racing from behind. All right.
Phil, you were dead on.
Two cars back there, 00, 19, 21 in your mirror there.
The cars that were racing, the 66, the 9, and the 19.
1 to go when you get back over here, and about 45 to go. 44 when you get to green.
The Dale
Feel like
Jr.
we're on about lap 800.
Celebrity Auction is scheduled for October 13th at the Concord Convention Center in North Carolina. Proceeds from the event will benefit the Dale Jr. Foundation, Make-A-Wish, and Victory Junction Gang Camp. There's also going to be a charity concert featuring country artist Gary Allen and a special appearance by Kyle Petty, Whiskey River in Charlotte, North Carolina on October 12th. Visit the DaleJr.Foundation.org for more information.
Two back behind you.
"44 laps to go when the green flag flies. It's Carl Edwards, Mark Martin, Greg Biffle, Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick,
00 in your mirror.
Ryan Newman, Jeff Gordon, Clint Boyer, Jeff Burton, Michael Waltrip, Dave Blaney, Tony Stewart, Bobby Labonte, AJ Allmendinger, and Casey Mears. Those are the 16 cars on the lead lap.
All right, pace truck is in. All right, get ready. Ready? Okay. All clear in front of you. All clear in front of you. Outside, line up outside. No pressure from the 19. Come outside there, 29 in your bumper. Clear by half. Outside at your bumper there. Outside. Outside lined up out there. Outside the 29. Clear by 2 behind them. Clear by 1. Clear by 1 behind them. Outside there. Clear up behind them. Clear up behind them. Clear by 0 to the 12.
Trying to get by the 9. That's for the 25th spot.
At your bumper still. Still there. At your bumper there. Still there. Clear. Back inside there all the way on the bottom. All the way on the bottom there. All clear. There you go. Good job.
Now we'll try to get by the 66. Scott Riggs.
Clear by 5 over the 24.
That will be for another 3 points if we can get by him. Bill, as you mentioned, at the start of a run, he looks strong.
Still there on your tight. Enter door on your tight. Still there. Still outside at your door. At your bumper still. Still there. Still there. At your door. At your door. 24 is right behind him there. Still outside by himself. Outside at your door. At your bumper clear. All clear.
Teammate Jeff
Inside
Gordon.
the 24 car. Inside the 24.
Going by.
Clear
He's
low.
7th. 40 laps remain.
Yeah, mission accomplished for right now. Those are all the cars
There you go. Good job. Clear by 2. He's clear by 2.
that we're racing on our lap right there. So 24th right now. Again, the first car 3 laps down.
That will be the highest that he can be scored.
That is assuming everybody else finishes. That's on the lead lap, 1 or 2 laps down.
That's correct. Juan Pablo Montoya was in front of us, but Juan Pablo involved in an incident. He continues to drop through the rankings.
Still clear by 5. He's clear by 5. Still racing the 2 cars in your mirror.
Dale Jr. at this racetrack, when starting in the top 10, first ever race here back in June of '04, he finished 10th, starting 6th. When he started third on September 23rd, 2001, he finished in victory lane. Started third in 2002 and finished 24th. Was involved in an accident in 2003 when he started second, finished 37th.
You know, Rick, I marvel at a lot of these racetracks that we go to when we look at the finishes that Dale Jr. has had at a lot of these racetracks, and such a large percentage of the time that he finishes or that he runs these races, he finishes on the lead lap. Believe it or not, here at Dover, he's only had 6 top lead lap finishes in the 17 races that he's run here. So probably the lowest percentage of lead lap finishes at this racetrack that he has of any of the racetracks he runs. But that just shows you how difficult and challenging this racetrack can be.
Yeah, this will make 18 starts at Dover for Dale Earnhardt Jr. and still only 6 lead lap finishes.
You didn't count 2, did you?
I don't get your question.
I know you believe me when I gave you those numbers. You didn't count them 2 to make sure I was right, did you?
Oh, yes, I did, Phil. I guess I always check your work.
It's probably a smart thing.
The car at the beginning of the run seems to handle so much better. Now, maybe a bit loose as he was coming out of turn 2. That sun becoming a bit of an issue as well. Going in through turn 1. Carl Edwards continuing to hold on to the top spot. A little bit of a comfort zone between he and Mark Martin now, because 2 other Roush Fenway cars have put themselves between Carl Edwards and Mark Martin. But if I was Carl Edwards, I wouldn't breathe a sigh of relief just yet, because Matt Kenseth is coming on hard.
Yeah, I don't think Carl Edwards is breathing any kind of relief right now, because he's got that 17 of Matt Kenseth, who's awfully hungry right behind him. Runs awfully well at this racetrack. And again, remember, Carl Edwards had 2 tires on his last pit stop. That may bite him before it's all said and done.
407, he's clear by 5 to the 31.
Matt Kenseth all over the back bumper of Carl Edwards. The last 1-2-3 team finish was by Richard Childress Racing in Bristol in March. Burton Harvick Boyer. And right now, it is Edwards, Kenseth, Biffle, all of Roush Fenway Racing. 1-2-3. Dale Jr. still with his hands full, coming out of turn 4 there. The back end kicking out of that race car once again.
They're still clear by 3, he's clear by 5 still.
Kenseth to the inside, can't make the pass. Laps remain.
I think right now, all Carl Edwards sees in his mirror is a competitor. I think right now he wants to keep that team. He doesn't see a Roush Fenway sticker on the front of that car.
Clear by 5 to 31.
Carl Edwards wants another victory.
31 clear by 10 behind him if he gets there.
Dale Jr. now opting to go up the racetrack, run the higher line.
I'll tell you, Rick, Greg Biffle has joined that battle for the top spot.
It is a 3-car race. Carl Edwards, Matt Kenseth, Greg Biffle. 1, 2, 3, and now the battle for second as Biffle moves to the outside of the 17. And that's just how close he is to Carl Edwards, bumping into the back of that 99 and moving to the outside. Won't be able to get by him that time. Second and third side by side again in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Matt Kenseth now moves to the inside to take the lead away from Carl Edwards. Edwards dropping back. That 2-tire stop could bite him now. Matt Kenseth, Greg Biffle 1, 2. Carl Edwards runs 3. Dale Jr. in 24.
Looking inside there. All clear. Clear by 12 to the 55 there.
With Edwards not leading, it closes those standings up just a bit.
Clear by 5 there. He runs the high side on both ends. Clear by 2. Clear by 1 there. Big run off the corner here. Outside. All clear behind him. 66 to 12 back.
Michael Waltrip running 10th right now.
To go.
$20 miles remain in this 400-mile race. On lap 142, mile 142, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s right rear tire blows out, does the damage to the right rear quarter panel that you see, and puts Dale Jr. 1 lap down. Struggled from that point on the racetrack, falling back now to 3 laps behind race leader Matt Kenseth. And as I say, Matt Kenseth takes the lead once again from Greg Biffle. Biffle and Kenseth have been battling up top to see who can lead laps here at Dover. Nine of the chase drivers are in the top 12. Actually, 9 in the top 11.
All clear, all clear. Clear by 12.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. way up the racetrack once again, taking that high line. Wanting to stay in front of the 66, the 9, and the 19. Those are the 3 cars that are also on the same lap as Dale Jr.
Yeah, Dale Jr. has a nice cushion on those cars right now. The 66 car probably a half a straightaway behind Dale Jr. He's the closest competitor. The 9 car is probably at least a straightaway behind.
Here comes the 16 once again, challenging for the lead against his teammate.
14 to go. Looking good. Got about a straightaway.
They make contact. Greg Biffle trying to get by the 17. Phil, this has probably been the least amount of talking we have heard Dale Jr. in a 400-mile race since we've been covering him on Hotpass.
Yeah, it really is. There really hasn't been much to say. And once that tire blew out, they were playing catch-up. They tried to get the car better. They tried to get the car patched up as best they could. But these cars are so aero-sensitive that, just really made the handling difficult to get a hold of.
Clear by 5 to the 22.
So it's been a long day, but these guys have persevered. And again, right now they've won the little battle. They're beating all the cars that are on their lap. Looks like 24th may be the finish if nothing strange happens. They're going to have to go on to Kansas and try to get back in that top 5.
3 race cars continuing to battle for the lead in front of this field.
Inside the 20 car, inside middle of the track there, clear low behind them, 22, 5 back. Big hole behind the 22, big hole behind the 22.
Rick, I talked to Tony Jr. this morning. They had a test earlier this week at Kentucky Speedway.
All clear.
We got a whale of battle for the lead right there.
All clear.
Greg Biffle goes high, trying to get by Matt Kenseth. Kenseth pushes him up into the wall. Kenseth gets loose. Those two continue to battle. And as they do that, here comes Carl Edwards. Greg Biffle out in front now of Matt Kenseth. Kenseth looked to try to get up toward the wall, getting his entry into the turn, and while he did that, he hadn't cleared Biffle yet. So Biffle now in front of Matt Kenseth. Carl Edwards has reeled them back in. They continue to run 1, 2, 3, and lap traffic is going to play into the end of this race.
What a statement by Greg Biffle if he can pull this thing off and be 2 for 2 in the chase.
Carl Edwards looks to the inside of the 17 for second. 7 laps remain. Dale Earnhardt Jr. running the high line. As you said, if nothing spectacular happens at the end, it will be a 24th place finish. Greg Biffle pulling away now from his teammates and the field. Biffle heating up at exactly the right time. Started off a week ago at Loudon into victory lane, and now 5 laps remain to make it back-to-back wins in the chase for the Sprint Cup.
Carl Edwards is one of our hot pass drivers today.
Right here, clear by 8 over the 66. Slow car down low, that 45.
Very curious to see what those guys say about the decision to put 2 tires on. Do they feel like that may have cost them the race?
Carl looked strong just 3 or 4 laps ago, but
clear there, all clear.
Greg Biffle has turned it on, pulled away from his teammates.
4 to go, 4. 6.
Dale Jr. now back on the bottom of the racetrack.
Clear by 5, we're in the top end lane.
3 laps to go. 0.8 of a second separating 1 and 2 on the racetrack. Greg Biffle in front of Matt Kenseth.
3 to go, clear by 2.
Carl Edwards runs 3rd. Mark Martin in 4th. Jimmy Johnson in 5th. Kevin
Side there,
Harvick
6th. Bumper, middle of the track. All clear.
Jeff Gordon is 7th. Clint Boyer 8th. Jeff Burton 9th. Dale Jr. tries to stay in front of this 66 with just 2 laps of racing to go.
2 to go, 2 to go.
The 66 trying to take 24th away. Dale Jr. has to hold him off. The white flag is in the air. Scott Riggs looking to the inside. The final time
Inside
around
there,
Dover.
white flag, inside at your bumper, white flag here. Go inside there, at your door, middle of the track there. Still there, inside, by himself there, at your door. Still there, at your door there. Still inside there, all the way on the bottom, inside.
Coming out of turn 4, Dale Jr. will
All
surge
clear,
ahead.
good job, second flag.
He will be able to hold on.
Jake, hanging in there, new book.
Yeah, simple, same air. Appreciate you working all day.
Welcome to tonight's Polaris post-race show on NASCAR Hot Pass. Dale Earnhardt Jr. starting today in the 10th position. An early caution on lap number 2 strung the field out. Dale Jr. was able to restart in the 8th spot. Worked his way toward the front and fell back just a bit. Went back and forth until lap 142 when the right rear tire blew and you see the damage to the right rear quarter panel. When that happened, Dale Jr. went 1 lap down and was never able to recover from that. Phil Parsons.
Tony Jr., it's amazing how sensitive these cars are. When that right rear tire went down and did the damage to that quarter panel, the car just never was the same no matter how much you tried to adjust on it.
Yeah, I mean, the car it really wasn't that great today anyway, so, you know, that just magnified the problems that we were going to have. So, you know, you don't need to have days like this at the end, but we did today, so we'll just try to rebound and run better in the next couple.
I know you told me a couple of weeks ago that Loudon and Dover were the 2 of the 10 races that you were the most worried about. Got a good, strong top 5 last week at Loudon, and this one bit us a little bit today.
Yeah, I mean, this was the one I was worried about. I mean, we didn't do very well last year or in the beginning of the year with this, and, you know, and just they ain't had nothing really to fall back on. And teammates, they run all right, but nothing great. So it's just it's a problem, you know, and we got to test here.
Got to have a good test this week at Kentucky. It's going to help us for next week at Kansas.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking forward to getting to Kansas. We've got a Charlotte test this week. It's going to be really good for there. But, you know, all that stuff I think's took care of. We know what we got. But these places right here, it just seems like we got a little snake bite.
All right, buddy. Appreciate it.
All right, bud.
So Tony Uri Jr. will go back and join the team as they will load the car back up on the hauler, take it back to the Mooresville area and Charlotte, North Carolina. We want to recap what took place. Dale Jr. racing with Kyle Busch early on in this one. Kyle Busch struggled from the very beginning, and his struggles continued all the way until the engine expired on that 18 and he went behind the wall. A very close call for Dale Jr. When the right rear tire blows sideways down the racetrack, he saves it, no contact with the wall. That's how close the bumper cam got to the outside wall. The over-the-wall crew doing a great job of repairing that vehicle the best they could after the damage of the tire shredding. On the restart, Dale Jr. was very strong. Went down, made it 3 wide, was able to get positions. And that was where the car handled the best. Big story of the day, though, 2 races in a row. Kyle Busch struggles and has problems. Behind the wall, he finishes 43rd. Dale Jr. was able to move up, make passes on the cars that he was racing against on his lap. Was able to get by Casey Kane, and then the final lap, a great side-by-side battle with Scott Riggs in that 66. And he surges in front of him across the start-finish line to hold on for a 24th place finish. Let's go back down to Phil Parsons.
Dale Jr., when that right rear tire went out, how do you keep that thing out of the wall? You got a bank straightaway. We talked about it before the race. That thing was all over the racetrack. Great job keeping it out of the fence, first of all.
Yeah, thanks. I had a lot of help from my spotter and Tony Jr. I really didn't know where I was on the racetrack. That thing scared me. It sounded like a shotgun going off, I think. By the time I got unscared, I was a little bit behind on trying to correct it. But well, it was loud. But to be honest with you, this track, you can only run on the bottom. If you move to the top, it's just like we had at Indianapolis. It just wears the tire out. So they need to fix it.
You hung in there with it, though. You guys tried, kept adjusting on it. It looked like it never really, I talked to Tony Jr. a minute ago, he never really could repair the damage from the body work from that right rear tire going down, but you guys hung in there and ended up with a, could have been worse. Kyle Busch is in the garage area with a 43rd place finish, so he come away 24th, had a good race with Scott Riggs at the end, and go on to Kansas.
Yeah, I really hate how it hurt our points race, but that's the best we could do today. So you got to get over it, go to the next one. But we didn't put the right setup underneath it. That was, me and Tony Jr. worked in that direction that we raced today, and was the wrong direction. So we try to rebound next week.
Had a good test at Kansas. A good test at Kentucky for Kansas. Have another test this week at the Lowe's Motor Speedway. So Tony Jr. very optimistic going to Kansas next week.
Yeah, I am too. We're going to Charlotte to test this week, and I'm optimistic. We saved. To be honest with you, tire blows out like that. I've seen a lot of other teams just give up and ride it out, and we got 10 spots better than I think a lot of these other guys would have. So we're going to work hard.
That says a lot about this team, and we really appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Thanks. See you.
Take a look at our point standings through 2 races of the chase. Carl Edwards on top, 10 points back. Our teammate Jimmy Johnson. Greg Biffle with another win. That's back-to-back wins for Greg Biffle. Take a look at the movers. Dale Jr. drops 4. Kevin Harvick moves up 5. Clint Boyer moves up 3 spots. And again, continuing to drop down, Kyle Busch 4 more spots down. Denny Hamlin lost 5 today in this race. So a very difficult monster mile for quite a few. Let's go back down to Phil Parsons.
Rick, I think Tony Jr. and Dale Jr. said it best. This team doesn't quit. Dale Jr. said most teams would have given up with that damage from that tire going down, and they would have probably finished 34th. They kept at it. They worked on it. They worked on it every time they got a chance, end up with a 24th place finish. Maybe at the end of the day, a 24th place finish doesn't look great, but it could have been a whole lot worse. We talk all the race long about Kyle Busch's problems and the fact that he's probably out of this chase. Dale Jr.'s not out of this chase. They get hot, put some good finishes together, they're right back in this thing.
And this team is very positive. You saw the positive look on Dale Jr.'s face when he got done with the interview with Phil Parsons. We want to take a look at our shell made to move of the race, keeping it off of both the outside and inside wall. That was an amazing move. We've got another one though. How about the restart? Dale Jr. ducking to the inside and grabs about 3 positions going into turn number 1. That's our shell made to move of the race for Dale Earnhardt Jr. in that 88 National Guard Chevrolet team. King of the crew has to go to the entire number 88 crew as they were able to persevere. As Dale Jr. commented, a lot of teams would have hung their heads, probably would have finished 10 spots further back. Wouldn't have put the effort in that this team did, and so that is why the king of the crew is the entire number 88 crew. They stuck with it, battled the entire time. As a matter of fact, it was a great battle right up to the very last lap. Next week, we move off to Kansas.
Next week, the Sprint Cup rolls into the heartland at Kansas Speedway for the 3rd race of the chase for the championship. 2-time Kansas winner Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Kyle Busch will be ready for some green flag, pedal to the metal action in the Sunflower State. The white-knuckled, wall-rubbing action from Kansas is next week on NASCAR Hotpass, only on DirecTV.
And your Hot Pass Hot Shots for next week, Kyle Busch, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon, and Kevin Harvick. So Kyle Busch dropping all the way back into the 12th spot in the championship standings, but he will be a part of next week's lineup for NASCAR Hot Pass on DirecTV. How has Junior done in the Heartland? Well, in his 7 starts, 4 have been top 10 finishes. He's got a pole there, and he's led 40 laps. His best finish 6th back in 2002. They'll be looking to improve on that to get the momentum back on their side as we go to the Heartland and Kansas Speedway. A difficult day in Dover, Delaware. Dale Earnhardt Jr. starting this one in the 10th spot, but the monster jumped up and grabbed the 88 team, at least that right rear tire when it blew. It was a difficult day for Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his crew, but he was able to respond, stay on the racetrack, battle like no other team could battle. They finished up in 24th, and they will move on to Kansas. We'll see you there. For Bill Parsons, I'm Rick Allen saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
This copyrighted